Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. What is going on, everybody? I am doing an impromptu live stream to live stream and bring to you all the news that is coming out of San Diego Comic-Con 2022 right now for the Marvel panel. So if you are joining me right now, welcome. If you find me, welcome. My name is Ricky. This is FILMTOPIA, where we talk about all good movie stuff, feel good movie content. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and see what the heck is going on over at Comic-Con. I'm getting a lot of tweets. I'm getting a lot of, and apparently Phase 4 is coming to an end. Really quick, I just have to add a thumbnail to this video, and after that, we will get rolling. Really quick, almost there. Let's see. Okay, how do I get there? Okay, save. We are good to go, I believe. Let's see. But if you are joining us, welcome. Margot, I see you in the chat. Hello. Michael's in the chat. Let's go. I'm going crazy right now too, and we're going to go ahead and watch this together. Let's see. Oops. Okay, let's Okay, let's head over to Culture Crave. Okay, a lot of things have happened. So apparently, the Comic-Con actually started. The panel started with a Stan Lee narrated sizzle reel, and it opens up the Marvel Studios San Diego Comic-Con panel. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever will conclude Phase 4, according to Kevin Feige. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania starts Phase 5, which is crazy because that's one of my most anticipated movies. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been saying that Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was probably going to be the most crucial film of Phase 4. But now that they've kicked it out of Phase 4, put it into Phase 5, changes the game. Yeah, so really quick. Just got to check something really quick. Oh, man. All right, everybody, give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Again, this is pretty impromptu, so bear with me. Oh, no. Am I not live anymore? Where? All right. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Sorry about that. Okay, anyways, let's go back to what Culture Crave has to say. Let's see. Sorry, everybody. Again, this is super impromptu, so I'm kind of doing all things right here. I'm looking at the screen. So we've got Daredevil Born Again has officially been announced. It will release spring 2024. 18 episodes? 18 episodes. Are you kidding me? That is insane. No, I'm like really trying to make sure this isn't a typo. This has to be a typo. The series will have 18 episodes. Thank you, Marvel. Thank you so much for getting out of this 6-episode thing that they've been doing for a long time. It is nice to see them moving on from that. Although I will say 18, though, is insane. Secret Invasion drops spring of 2023. That's also going to be another series. So I'm really excited about it. One of the things that I have been hearing about Secret Invasion, and again, this isn't confirmed or this isn't from necessarily a reliable source, but I will say the things that I have just seen and heard online is that it's going to have a fairly dark tone to it, or maybe a more mature tone to it. So with that, I'm very excited because obviously if you're like me, you're more, of an adult than you are a younger version of yourself. And so with that, as I've grown up with the MCU, I would love for the MCU to grow up with me, if that makes sense. So to see a more mature tone, that is going to be great. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Okay, so new logo for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. How is this happening so fast? This is just like dropping one after the other. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Pretty cool logo. I like it. It's not too loud. It seems very organized. So I don't know how to feel about that logo. I think it's clean. I like it, but I don't know how I feel about it for Guardians of the Galaxy. It really feels like they're coming to an end with this one. Culture Cave says Loki season 2 drops summer 2023. Yes, guys, if you were here, if you were around, y'all know that probably the best part of the Filmtopia YouTube channel so far has been during the Loki season, and that happened in summer of 2021. It was literally like a year ago from today that we were on a crazy momentum and on a crazy wave together, and I can't wait till summer 2023. It is such a summer vibe, that show, because it's so grandiose. It's so big. Okay, we've got a new trailer for She-Hulk, which... Oh, Bruce Banner! Okay, hold on, everybody. I'm going to pause it, and then let me know in the chat really quick. Can you hear this? Oops. Let me route this to... I believe it's this. Let me know. Okay, I'm going to look over to the chat. Again, type in right now if you can, if you heard that little snippet for She-Hulk when I was playing it. If not, let's see. Wow, this is full Bruce Banner. He's in a show. It's okay, hold on. So apparently you can't hear it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure you've heard it, so just watch it with me. We'll figure out the audio later. This is straight up a Hulk show. Oh, the Deadpool fourth wall breaking that She-Hulk does. Is that? Oh no. Oh, Wong! Oh, Abomination! Tim Roth, everybody, back in the MCU. Wow, this is a long trailer. I wonder if this is going to be rated TVMA. This is going to be interesting if they do that. Come on. TVMA, TVMA. Is that? Wait, who was that? Oh no, who was that? Hold on. Play it again. Is that Ant-Man? No, that's obviously not Ant-Man. Who was that? Let me know. Oh man. Okay, finally. Okay, this is how I'm gonna figure out the chat thing, because the problem right now is I can't see the chat. And it's bothering me because I want to be with you guys. Okay. So Red X323, Billy's in the house, Margot's in the house, Michael's in the house. Okay, here we go. Let me catch up with what. Oh my gosh, Captain America: New World Order. Let's go. Okay, so everybody, if you're watching, obviously we can't watch, what's live going on at Comic-Con, which sucks. I wish, they could live stream it to us, because, we'd go if we could, but obviously we can't. So Captain America New World Order, that is one of the trademarks that they did earlier in the or a few days ago. One of the leaked trademarks that was submitted in Europe. So those leaks are so far accurate. They trademarked Avengers Secret Wars, Avengers the Kang Dynasty, Captain America New World Order, Thunderbolts, and something else. If you remember, please let me know. Okay. Let's see. By the way, chat really quick. I need a quick Billy collaborative. If you guys can, please throw in that you can hear me and see me good. Just want to make sure. Agatha Coven of Chaos drops winter 2023. Guys, remember winter 2021 with WandaVision? That was such a vibe. So they're basically repeating. They're reusing the formula of like Agatha, the Witch, WandaVision, that era, putting it into winter 2023, kind of like WandaVision. They're putting Loki season 2, summer 2023. Same thing that they did for season 1. So I'm super excited. And right now I can't wait to catch up with what the heck's going on. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. How am I that dumb? Daredevil! Oh my God! It's just because for a minute it looked like Ant-Man and I'm all over the place. So this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God, that was Daredevil. You guys are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Wow. Official logo for Daredevil Born Again, releasing spring 2024. Wow, that is far. But look at the text, look at the font. That is so Daredevil. Oh my gosh. I am just okay, Thunderbolts, another one that has okay, so right here, as you can see, Marvel Studios trademarked the following titles: Avengers Secret Wars, Kang Dynasty, Captain America New World Order, Multiverse Saga, and Thunderbolts. So with this Thunderbolts here, oh wow, it's a movie. So a movie's releases July 26, 2024. That's in 2 years, basically from today. And that's going to be a vibe. That is going to be a vibe. But again, it just goes to show, like Culture Crave says, 2 of these have already been confirmed today, the trademarks. Oh, my Lord. I am so excited right now. Everybody, welcome. My name is Ricky. Make sure to hit that like button really quick. Before we move on, hit that like button. And let's and make sure to be subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to, I don't know, 1.03 subscribers today. And hit that like button. Send this video out to everybody you know. And let's watch and react together to what is going on in the MCU at Comic-Con 2022. Oh, my God. I am just all over the place. Everybody, just, woo, let's go. And then really quick, I'm going to throw this on so it's not so... I'm going to throw on a little bit of music. Cool. I'm going to throw on the music. Let me know if you can still hear me. Damien, welcome. And Billy, Ricky Rhodes is back. Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited, y'all. So excited. Okay, so there were a lot of rumors about how Marvel, the MCU, the panel at Comic-Con wasn't going to be as lit as it so far is. I don't personally expect any X-Men, any mutants. I don't expect any Fantastic Four, anything like that. But them, declaring that Phase 4 ends basically this fall, this winter, and then Phase 5 starts is a huge piece of news. The fact that we're already getting confirmed those reported trademarks, Avengers Secret Wars, Kang Dynasty, Captain America New World Order, Multiverse Saga, Thunderbolts, all that good stuff. Oh my God, I think they just revealed Phase 5. Oh my God. Why isn't it showing up? Why is it not showing up, mate? Okay, everybody, I'm oh my God, apparently it's Ant-Man footage time. It is Ant-Man footage time in the Comic-Con panel. Obviously, we can't see it per se. But, oh my God, look at this right here. Okay, this is Marvel Phase 5. Oh my gosh. Here, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. So dumb. Let me, zoom. Can you guys see that? Hopefully it zooms in for you. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, everybody. Okay, I'm refreshing. Refreshing. Come on. Okay, Don Cheadle returns as War Machine in Secret Invasion. That's not too big of a surprise for me because I kind of expected that. I'm excited about it, but I expected him to come back in Ironheart or in Secret Invasion or in Captain America, or he can be in a lot of MCU shows or movies. That's the beauty about his role. Let's see. Really quick. Okay. By the way, chat, let me know right now. Type in Feige we trust. I want to know who's here. In Feige we trust. Hashtag in Feige we trust. Type that into the chat right now. Let me know you are here. Hit that like button. Make sure to be subscribed. And welcome to Filmtopia. My name is Ricky. Oh my gosh, I am super excited. Come on, refresh. What else do we got? What else we got? Okay, so yeah, obviously this is Daredevil right here. I was saying it was Ant-Man. I'm telling you, I'm just so hyped right now. I can't think straight. I can't think properly. So you're going to have to forgive me. And apparently, again, there is new footage happening at Comic-Con right now for Ant-Man and I believe Secret Invasion. So far, that's what's been revealed. I wish I could show you it myself, but I just don't have it because I'm obviously not there. So again, type in if you are tapped in with us in Feige we trust. I do see Billy's in the house. I see Damien's in the house. Red is letting us know that there is new footage. Again, I'm just so excited. I cannot wait. Come on. We need more. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's continue. Wow, the Ant-Man cast takes the stage. Okay. Oh my God. Apparently they've shown King the Conqueror. Oh, let's go, Paul Rudd. Mr. Ant-Man himself. If you guys don't know, Ant-Man's actually probably my favorite Avenger. Yes, that is controversial, but he is my personal favorite. Oh, man. I'm so excited. Okay, Culture Crave, why are you not reloading? Okay, let's go to Discussing Film, everybody. Let's go to Discussing Film. Okay, so apparently Discussing Film says that they are now watching some footage from Quantumania. And again, I'm getting messages and I'm getting notifications that Kang has been shown, which is crazy. I cannot wait. It says here also, Scott Lang is pleased with himself for saving the universe, says Paul Rudd. Scott has been busy at work-ish with a little book. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. It's good old Scott Lang. Oh, man. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, will spend a lot more time in the quantum realm, apparently. And that is cool with me because that was one of the things about Loki that was just insane was just that whole the end of the world, or what was it called? Chat, remind me what the word is. But yeah, I'm so excited. Come on, guys, let's refresh. What else we got? Okay, so it says Phase 5 ends with the Thunderbolts on July 26, 2024. Wow. Okay, so they gave us also an end date, but that's a pretty short phase. Or am I like crazy, or do I not understand? Because that just seems like a super short phase. Like we're getting to Phase 6, which would kind of be like the third act, the third part in the trilogy. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. Come on, guys. We're waiting. We're waiting over here. Oh, Kang! Jonathan Majors joins the stage! Okay, so Kang... Wow. It says, we also just saw Kang, and he looks menacing. Menacing is what they say. Jonathan Majors is a beast at acting, is a beast in the gym. I saw his physique from... He's going to actually be in the new Creed movie. He got yoked. He got jacked for this role. So if he carries that sort of bravado over to his Kang role, it's gonna be wild. I am super, super excited. Super, super, super duper excited. Come on, guys. Let's keep refreshing. Bill Murray is confirmed to star in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Okay. I like that. He's obviously a legend. Whoa. MODOK is confirmed to appear in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Oh my God, he's coming to the MCU. That's crazy. Okay, so he's no longer a Hulu only character. He is officially going to be in the MCU, and that is actually quite exciting. That is very, very intriguing. Very, very interesting. Let's see. Okay. Gonna try again. Let's go to the homepage, see what's going down. Okay, so on the homepage, okay, we've got Marvel Studios showing that. Let's see what these guys have to say. Okay. Matt Ramos, a.k.a. Soup, says, you're an Avenger. Have I killed you before? Kang to Ant-Man. Okay. That's a pretty sick line. Kang, apparently the footage, Kang narrated the Ant-Man footage. This man is about to take over. It was amazing. Dang it. I wanted to see it. I want to know what it is. I really hope they release it officially so we can react to it, so we can watch it, so we can do all that stuff. Soups also says MODOK, Kang, Ant-Man 3 is going to be insane. Kang the Conqueror, oh my God. Ant-Man footage time. Marvel Phase 5. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Okay. Why is this zoomed in? Okay. So, wow. I mean, obviously this isn't, what would you call it? This isn't a weak phase by any stretch of the imagination, but just in my head, the announcements went by so quick that it just seemed like a very small phase 5. But obviously, in comparison to all the other phases that they've had, this is in line with what the amount that they put out during a phase. I will say, though, so we've got Ant-Man as a movie. Okay, so let's count. Let's count really quick. We've got Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania as a movie. Then you got Secret Invasion as a show. You've got Guardians of the Galaxy as a movie. You've got Echo as a show. So far, 2 and 2. Loki is another show. The Marvels is a movie. So 3 and 3. Blade is a... Have they announced if Blade's a movie or a series? Let's go with Blade is going to be a movie. So that makes Blade a movie. That makes Ironheart a series. So far, we're 4 for 4. So 4 movies, 4 series. Agatha is another series. Daredevil is a series for sure. So those... That adds to... That's now 6 series to 4 movies. Captain America's a movie. That's 5 movies. Thunderbolts. Okay, so we've got it even. We've got a 50-50. We've got 6 movies and 6 shows, which is quite interesting. In the chat right now, if you can, let me know how many movies and how many shows were in Phase 4. Off the top of my head, I can't really remember it. I can't really say how many, but I think there were more shows than movies. Okay, I'm listening to what this says. Hold on. Okay, so basically in this clip from BD, Brandon Davis, it says here, Jonathan Majors tells the crowd, there will be conquering. Let's go. Okay, let's go. This is so exciting, everybody. And apparently another thing that was said during the trailer, BD writes, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania footage just showed Kang the Conqueror as an absolutely calm menace and tons of quantum realm exploration. Looks insane. And apparently Kang also says, you're an Avenger. Have I killed you before? I don't know. We'll find out. Scott Lang, let us know. Oh, man. So another thing that BD says is Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is going to spend a lot more time in the quantum realm, and it's not what we think it is, according to Peyton Reed. Oh my gosh, I'm super, super excited. Okay, Billy, I believe, tells us that the films in Phase 4, I don't know about 16 films in Phase 4, my friend. I think we'll have to check it afterwards. Toy Bandit says Spider-Gwen doesn't do friends. Sorry, I didn't read that. Lord Basty's in the house. What's up, Lord Basty? Everybody, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to hit the subscribe button. Welcome to Filmtopia. My name is Ricky. Lord Basty says, I'm so excited for next year because Blade is going to be released on my 16th birthday next year, November 3rd, 2023. Well, congratulations. I am happy for you, Lord Basty. And guess what? Happy early birthday. All right, everybody, let's go back to Twitter. Let's see what has arisen since our last refresh. Okay. So we got MODOK in Ant-Man and the Wasp. We've got Bill Murray confirmed to appear in Ant-Man 3, which is cool. He's a legend. James Gunn confirms Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the end of the Guardians era in the MCU. Wow, that's crazy. So they're done. That's insane. You would have thought, right? One of the things that I was thinking going into this movie, actually, let me keep reading. It says, this is the end of that story. Some stories have an end. Doesn't mean everybody dies. Wow, that made me kind of like teary-eyed because in my head, I thought maybe the Guardians were going to add new members. They were going to create or go on without a certain member. Obviously, there's going to be deaths, in my opinion, in that movie. And but not necessarily everybody has to die is kind of what James is alluding to. But I will say, seeing this, that James Gunn is confirming that the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's the end of their era in the MCU, is actually huge news. That might be the biggest news of the day in terms of super long-term building out the MCU. But I think they serve their purpose. I think they've done what they've needed to do. I think every single actor in that group, from Dave Bautista to Chris Pratt to Zoe Saldana to basically everybody in the Guardians, they've got pretty big careers, and so I can kind of see why that specific group need to transition out of the MCU to continue doing the projects and stuff that they want to do. So that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. In the footage for Ant-Man 3, Scott Lang says, I am an Avenger. To Kang, who chillingly responds, I am a conqueror. Yeah, let's go. I'm so excited, everybody. I hope you're just excited. Just as excited. Okay, Thunderbolts is set to release on July 26, 2024. That is something that we've been talking about. Gamora is leading the Ravagers. Wow, okay. I like that. I like that. Let's see. I'm going to listen to this. There will be conquering. Oh my god. MODOK, let's go. That was Peyton Reed confirming that MODOK was in the new Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania footage. Got it, okay. Okay, so Germain Luslier says, just saw an in-room only trailer for Ant-Man Quantumania. Scott has written a book about saving the world. The family gives him crap. They then all get sucked into the quantum realm, and Kang is there. Saying, I've got chills, everybody, just reading that. Saying, have I killed you before? He asked Scott. And MODOK was in it. Oh my god, I need to see this. I don't want to see it leaked. I don't want to see leaked footage. I want them to release actual official footage. What's the point of holding on to it? It's going to hit the internet anyways. Okay. Really quick, I wanted to bring up something Billy says. So Billy says films as in TV shows and movies combined, and including She-Hulk and I Am Groot. Well, yeah, so maybe you're right. So 16 in total as far as like projects, but I want to know how many movies specifically and how many shows specifically were in Phase 4. If anybody wants to do the math or go and check, let me know, because so far for Phase 5, what I counted was that there's going to be 6 movies and 6 shows. But the reason why I'm bringing that up, the reason why I think that's pretty big news is because that might serve the MCU in a pretty good way, because there's been a lot of talk, there's been a lot of, I guess if you want to call it complaining, that there's been an MCU overload, and it's kind of left people like pretty tired, pretty exhausted. Not me, of course, or most likely not you, but those are the things that are being said about Marvel Phase 4, that it's just too much. There's so much going on. Not everything is top tier. Some stuff is mid. Again, I'm saying that in quotes. But I think if they take the approach that they're doing with Phase 5, which is 6 movies, 6 shows, that's, I think, a good amount to leave us wanting more while still being satisfied with what we get. I think that's a huge pivot from the direction of Phase 4. And remember, Phase 4 was impacted by that global thing that I think we're still in. So remember to keep that in mind. Lord Basty says, bro, Daredevil Born Again is 18 episodes. It's going to be awesome. I agree. It's going to be so awesome. This is crazy. 7 movies, 9 shows. Thank you so much, Billy. Thank you so much for that. Is Armor Wars Phase 6? It has to be, because it's not in Phase 5, and it's definitely not in Phase 4. So as far as Armor Wars being Phase 6, yes. I can't guarantee that, but I can most likely say that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Phase 6. Because it obviously wasn't part of the showing today. All right, everybody, let's go back to Twitter and check let's refresh. Okay, so there's James Gunn introducing the cast of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's so funny because I'm watching James Gunn, and while he is amazing, it's so funny because he looks like like he's kind of done with Marvel, and good for him. Like I think he's done, his contributions have been historic. They've been amazing. But I think I'm gonna put this out there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna take the reins over at DC. He is going to be the Kevin Feige for DC. Mark my words. I think that is what is going to happen. But yeah, let's see what else do we got. What else do we got, mate? Okay, so we've got Chukwudi Iwuji plays the High Evolutionary. Ah, yeah, that I do remember because that's a pretty cool role. That's a pretty cool role. But he actually came over from, I believe it was the Suicide Squad or from the one with John Cena. It's slipping my head right now. But he earned the role from his appearances in those. Maria Bakalova stars as Cosmo the Space Dog. That's interesting. I do not know much of Cosmo the Space Dog, but that's pretty cool. I think the High Evolutionary is going to be such a vaunted role, and I'm so happy that Chukwudi got it. Oh, Peacemaker. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much. Okay, let's hit refresh on this page once more. Okay, so it says Sean Gunn at the Marvel SDC panel says, the most rewarding part of it has been working with my brother. It's come to a point where it's not just about the joy of working with him. It's about the joy of working with all these other people. Let me do something. We care. We care. This is interesting. I'll let you know what he's saying. He's just kind of... He's going over the history of the Guardians of the Galaxy and the cast. That this is where the story was always meant to go. When he first talked about doing Guardians, I know this sounds a little goofy, but he wants them to feel like Bugs Bunny is joining the Avengers. I think this is about the talking raccoon. I think this is about Rocket. Wow, I can't believe it's coming. It's ending. That's crazy. Wow. Interesting. I'm telling you, that is huge news, everybody. That is huge news. Okay, what else is coming? The High Evolutionary. Wow, is he in costume? Let's go. Nice. Secret Invasion. Oh, see, I was saying this earlier, everybody, that I had heard that Secret Invasion will have like a dark, more mature tone. And from this headline, it says Secret Invasion will be a dark political thriller and feature a cameo by Don Cheadle's War Machine, which is in line with the reported rumors that I had heard. Noise. Meet the High Evolutionary. I personally, chat, let me know if you do, but I do not know much of the High Evolutionary. But I've heard great things. I've heard that he is a big character. And James Gunn said that himself when he said that he casted this actor. He said, I casted this actor and we put him in a role that so many A-list actors, not to say he's not A-list, but so many A-list actors have been vaunting for, that have been really wanting it. So it's so awesome to see him give it to someone that earned it and earned his respect and that he chose himself. Speaking of James Gunn. Wow, okay, come on. I want to see more. It says Collider. Gamora will return with amnesia problems in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Oh, this guy is the bald guy. He's all over everyone. He wants to create a new species and dissect us. Okay, so I think that's maybe giving us a little bit about who this High Evolutionary is. Okay. Very interesting. We already got one in-costume character from the San Diego Comic-Con panels. That was actually during the Black Adam panel. And it was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson coming out as Black Adam himself. I will say, though, the little bit that I'm pressing on, you know, these things here, I really wish the crowd was a little louder. I want the actors and I want the cast and crew to know how much we love them. During the Black Adam one, I'll be completely honest, it didn't sound as loud as I wanted it to. Like, I really would have, if I was there, I would have like garnered up a whole bunch of people and told them to get louder. I would have started Rocky chants, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. So yeah, just throwing that out there. So apparently, according to Total Film, the High Evolutionaries, the High Evolutionary is saying how horrible everyone in Hall H is and how it's motivating him to make a supreme species. He's very angry and very mean. Variety says Karen Gillan, aka Nebula, is teasing Nebula's arc. She's talking about how Thanos was eliminated from Nebula's life and what that means. Ah, okay. Got it. Hey, look, it's Soups. That's so funny. Soups. They're gonna kick you out. You have to put your mask on. Apparently, at Comic-Con, it was, you had to wear a mask like during the whole thing. So I know he has it just like right under here, but it's just a joke. It's because we don't want to get Soups kicked out. Let's see. Oh my God! Apparently, something has just been announced. Oh my God! Refresh. Okay, guys. Oh my God! Avengers: The Kang Dynasty will release on May 5th, 2025. Oh my God! Let's go! Okay, again, let me repeat for you, everyone at home. Welcome to Filmtopia, the home of feel-good movie content. I can report to you that Avengers: The Kang Dynasty will be releasing on May 5th, 2025. It is official. The trademarks are real. So that obviously means one thing, that Secret Wars is also going to be real. This is insane. If the Kang Dynasty is separate from Secret Wars, guys, I don't think we're grasping the level of where. Sorry, I can't even speak right now. I will just say, if they're splitting up the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, we are in store for so much. It is not even funny. I am just blown away right now. Blown away. Oh my God, the Fantastic Four releases on November 8th, 2024. But we don't have a Fantastic Four. We don't know who that is. Oh my God. This is crazy, everyone. This is absolute insanity. I'm going to press this again. The Multiverse Saga is from Phase 4 to Phase 6. Let's go! Oh my God, we got confirmation. This is real, guys. We have officially entered the Multiverse Saga. We obviously already knew that, but to have actual confirmation, to see the... Guys, I'm not joking right now. You see the purple tint, and do you see the blue tint? Is that Kang? And is that Doctor Doom? What is that? I want to know why there's a blue tint and there is a purple tint. Oh my God. Oh my God. Avengers Secret War will release on November 8th, 2025. So they're doing like an Infinity War. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for your ears. Oh my God. Oh my God. So just like Avengers Infinity War. Oh my God, this is 3 years away. How are we going to... I honestly, I swear to you, this is what I personally thought. I thought Secret Wars wasn't going to happen until, say, 2020, 2030, to be completely honest. I thought they were going to have to lay the groundwork like immensely. They were going to have to add mutants. They were going to have to add this and that. And obviously, I think we are going to add them in some way, shape, or form. But this is right around the corner, everybody. This is literally 3 years away. And I am just blown away. Oh my God. 2 Avengers films. Wait, 2? Wait. Am I stupid or? Okay. Oh my God. Avengers Secret Wars releases November 8th, 2025. Kang Dynasty releases May 5th, 2025. They're going double in 1 year? Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, I'm absolutely floored right now. Absolutely floored. It is ending. The multiverse saga is ending with 2 Avengers movies in 1 year. There has to be a reason for that other than them just trying to experiment, other than so Fantastic Four will mark the beginning of the MCU's Phase 6. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Hold on. The Kang Dynasty will be followed by Avengers Secret Wars. Wait. I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. Sorry, everybody. I was confused there. Okay, so that's what it is. So Fantastic Four kicks off Phase 6. I'm sorry. I thought it was saying it kicked off Phase 7. I was like, wait, that means they won't be in Secret Wars? Okay, I was getting a little disappointed with that. But oh my God, this is actually happening. Guys, okay, there's blue tint, there's white neon tint. All these colors obviously have to mean something. Guys, I am just... I need to know why there's 2 Avengers in movies in the same year. There has to be a bigger reason than they just can. I really want to know how and why this is happening. I mean, obviously, I'm super excited, and yes, I want this, but I want to know the reason. Like, there has to be a bigger reason than just them being able to. Oh, man. It says, Ryan Coogler is here to introduce a huge band playing music inspired by Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Coogler's remembering sitting next to Chadwick Boseman at San Diego Comic-Con 5 years ago when they played the first Black Panther footage. Wow. Okay, so Phase 6 so far we have penciled in the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and that's about it. This is insane. This is like absolutely insane. I'm so blown away right now. Everybody, if you can, hit that like button and make sure to be subscribed. I, again, still cannot believe this is all happening. I'm just absolutely floored. Oh my God. Everyone in Hall H is getting a Multiverse Saga hat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my god. All right, guys. Okay, so here is the official Phase 5 slate. We've got Quantumania, Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy, Echo, Loki, The Marvels, Blade, Ironheart, Agatha, Daredevil, Captain America, and Thunderbolts. Pretty crazy. Again, so far I've counted 6 movies, 6 shows. Let me know if I'm wrong. But that is 12 pieces of content during Phase 5, which seems fitting. And I think that's going to help out that whole Marvel fatigue that people talk about. But this is probably by far the most insane, the most like it's left me speechless as to how or why this happened. Because this is why it's just so mind-blowing to me. Because one, you have to start shooting this movie, what, 2023, 2024? So for sure 2024. But even then, when it's this level of a movie, and as we know, they will shoot this movie back to back, meaning they're going to get the cast, everybody's going to film their scenes for both movies, whatever allotted time they have for the production. And that's going to make for an easier thing, and that's how they're going to get it out, 2 movies in 1 year. But I'm just curious, have they laid enough groundwork though for Secret Wars to like already be upon us? I'm super excited. I've screamed out of my mind this whole time, but I'm just thinking 2025 is right around the corner for this level of a movie. I cannot wait. The one cherry on top today, guys, outside of a Black Panther trailer, I will say this. The one thing I'm just refreshing for is for them to confirm the Russo brothers to be the directors of Secret Wars. So yeah. Oh man, this is awesome. This is crazy, everyone. It's absolutely mad. It's absolutely mad. I'm absolutely floored right now. Okay, so really quick, I just want to say, everybody, welcome. My name is Ricky. This is FILMTOPIA. I am speaking in a British accent, or at least attempting to. But I will say I am super excited about what is going on for Phase 4, Phase 5, and now Phase 6. The fact that we got confirmation that Phase 6 will end with Avengers Secret Wars is absolutely mind-blowing. But I will say this. This is why it just seems so mind-boggling to me, and this is where I'm going to switch back to my English accent. Okay, so American accent. So I'm just really floored because that entails that they're going to now be able to do 3 sagas in a span of, what, 5, 6, 7 years, where the first saga, the Infinity Saga, was basically sprinkled over, what, 10, 12 years? Or 10 years. I'm just, in my head, I can't compute that yet. I'm excited about it, but I can't compute how they're going to get us prepared for Secret Wars in the 5 years. I just absolutely don't understand, can't comprehend how that's possible. Okay, so Michael says Fantastic Four releases on November 8th, 2024. Yes, they will probably shift those movies. No, I think there's no more shifting. After this, there really can't be any shifting outside of a global something. The things that are locked in, again, are the Multiverse Saga, the Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars. So they have their end in sight. Now it's just a matter of how we get there. As far as the things in between now and then, I don't see much getting moved around or getting taken out. They have to go full force, and that's why I'm a little confused right now, because I don't understand necessarily how that's gonna happen. Like, how? Show me the money. This is insane to see this right here. Marvel Studios, the actual Twitter account, announcing Avengers Secret Wars in theaters November 7th, 2025. Still can't comprehend it. Sorry. Okay. Okay, everybody, is there anything else going on? Like, have they said anything more? Black Panther director Ryan Coogler opened the Wakanda Forever portion with a beautiful tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Love that. We absolutely love that. I am going to applause for the legend, for the King T'Challa, aka Chadwick Boseman. We love you, man. We miss you. This is insane, though. Phase 4, 5, and 6 is officially called the Multiverse Saga, which we already knew, but to get actual confirmation, I mean, it doesn't get better than this. Let's see. But it's just, man, I just don't get it, though. Like, Phase 4, 5, and 6 are ending. So that means, everybody, the mutants, man, I can't comprehend. Okay, everybody, let's keep refreshing. Let's see what else they got. And by the way, if you're joining us, welcome to Filmtopia. My name is Ricky. Make sure to hit that like button. Hit that like button so this video gets out to many, many more. And hit that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Oh, that is so sick. Oh, my God. So, if you can't hear what's on screen right now, it's like the motif, it's the theme of the Black Panther that we heard all throughout whenever King T'Challa was on screen or during the Black Panther movie. It's like the motif. Oh, it's so beautiful. Live, though, I can listen to this all day. I just don't understand how I am not there right now. Oh, man. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever cast, including Namor. That is this man. Oh, you guys won't be able to see it if I do that. But that is that man right there. To the very, very right. That is going to be Namor. Man, one thing Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, mic check. Sorry. The one thing that I will say about my fellow San Diego Comic-Coners is it's not loud, man. I wish y'all were louder. At least in these clips. Oh my God, why are they not loud? I'd be standing up. Losing my mind. Okay, everybody, let's continue to refresh and see what is going on at San Diego Comic-Con. Eric Davis says, do you like how Kevin Feige is saving some room for D23? Here's Marvel's Phase 6 so far. Really quick. I'm actually gonna do something. I'm gonna invite a few people and see if they want to join. Hold on. All right. So, anyways, again, I am absolutely losing my mind. I am just. I cannot believe I expended so much energy that I am starting to come down now, and because I just can't believe this picture on screen right now. The Kang Dynasty, Avengers: Secret Wars, absolutely mind-boggling. Then you've got the Fantastic Four. They haven't mentioned anything about mutants outside of Ms. Marvel, but they haven't. If you guys are looking, as Eric Davis perfectly, beautifully says, do you like how Kevin Feige is saving room for D23? Because there are a lot of missing spots on that Phase 6 calendar. And it's pretty interesting. Another thing that's really interesting is between Kang Dynasty. Oh my God, that is crazy. Guys, this is actually probably the most mind-blowing one. Actually, no, they've done this before. But Avengers, the Kang Dynasty is in May. Then it says they've got a summer movie. They've got another summer movie. Then in November, they've got Avengers. So I think they've done this before where they have May, they have like a June or July. Well, in this case, it'd probably be July. Well, no, actually, see, I am valid to be baffled because May, you would probably want to save whatever's next for July. Then you would have to wait again another 2 months. So maybe September. Yeah, so it would be May, July, September, November. Oh my good God. This is crazy. This is absolute insanity. Again, seeing this on my screen is just not, it's not computing. Not computing, not computing, not computing. Okay. So we've got Tenoch Huerta, who plays Namor, says, thanks to inclusion, I'm here. A lot out there are looking at us, dreaming to be here, and they're going to make it. Wise, awesome, amazing, poignant words from Tenoch Huerta, hermano. Gracias, muchas gracias. We will see you up there one day. And it is because of people like yourself, people all over the MCU, diversifying the MCU, that it will pave the way to make it possible for many like us to not only, maybe I'll never be in the MCU as an actor myself, but me being able to cover the MCU, me being able to talk about this, send shockwaves all throughout the entertainment industry. So thank you so much. Winston Duke says on Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I am filled with so much gratitude to be standing with a project that came with so much love every day on set from every person in front of the camera and behind the camera. Winston Duke, you the man. And Winston Duke is tall as heck. He was, I've seen an interview with him and Jordan Peele, and Jordan Peele looks so small compared to Winston Duke. Winston Duke is a tower, that I will say. Namor is confirmed. That, again, we didn't really need confirmation, but thank you for the confirmation. Because we saw the toys. We saw the toys. Okay, so apparently, I think the Black Panther trailer might be out. Oh my God, the Black Panther trailer really, truly is out. This is insane. This is insane. Hold on. No. Before I can press on that, video, I just want to have in the chat really quick, please type in King Chadwick. That is all I want you to type in, because that is going to be our moment of solidarity, our moment of silence for Mr. Chadwick Boseman, aka King T'Challa. But in the chat, let's go ahead and type in King Chadwick. I'm floored, everybody. I don't know if I want to press this because, oh my God, you can only see this once. You can only experience this once. Okay. Let me turn off this music really quick. Okay, am I ready for this? Am I ready for this? Well, regardless, we're doing this. Filmtopia, fellow Filmtopians, here it goes. the first trailer to Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Filmtopia reaction. Here we go. No woman, no cry. Wow. It's Lupita starting it off. Yo, I'm like gonna cry. Oh, I would have cried. Oh my God, the song. Nice, nice. The Dora Milosh. The Queen. Oh my God, Namor. Denok looks incredible. This is built around Aztec culture, from what I've heard. All right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. This looks like a cinematic masterpiece. Oh my God, the Nook looks amazing. Oh, the way they're remixing the songs. Wake up. Oh, oh my God. Was that, guys, that was Jordan. Bro, that was Michael B. Jordan, wasn't it? Was that Michael B. Jordan? Oh my God. What it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, this looks like an incredible movie. Just feel the way they wake up. Bro. Man, King Chadwick. We love you, man. That was a heavy trailer for me. That was definitely uh that was a phenomenal trailer. From the music, from the shot selection that they chose to include in this trailer, from the tone it's set, from the color grading, from the camera choice that they chose to DP this with, um really set a a magnificent, utterly beautiful tone. And I do not actually know what to expect, especially with the loss of Chadwick Boseman and King T'Challa. But as far as if that was considered their teaser trailer, that's exactly what it did. Oh my good God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Filmtopia. And welcome to Marvel Phase 4, 5, and 6. This is still blowing my mind that all this is going on. Oh my God. Marvel really said hold my beer, huh? Oh my God, this is so incredible. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a moment that must be for the cast. Uh Obviously the events of how this production, of how this movie came together was something that just never in their wildest dreams did they think was going to that's how it was going to go. But they powered through for King Chadwick, for King T'Challa, to finish this movie, to give us whatever it is they have in store for us. And just by the looks on what I've seen so far, this is going to be a really important movie for the rest of their lives. And I dare to say it's more than a movie for them. Just I don't know what to do anymore because there's so much. Look at this: Avengers, Black Panther, Fantastic Four, Guardians. Good lord. Okay, so oh my gosh, guys, what else is going on? Again, just checking my my notifications, seeing what the heck is going on, because there's so many places, so many things people are saying that I don't know where to concentrate on. Oh my god, oh my god. All right. Let's go ahead and let's hit the chat. Chat really quick. Type in right now, "In Feige we trust," once more, because I think we got to reiterate, "In Feige we trust." Shout out to Michael for being here. Shout out to Billy for being here. Shout out to Lord Basty. Shout out to anyone that is watching and not commenting. That is no problem. Enjoy the show. I will say, just make sure to hit that like button if you can, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Michael says, "My guess is the next saga will be called the Phoenix Saga." And that's a very apt title, because Phoenix would be probably one of the few that can put the MCU in a dire strait that the Avengers and all the heroes would need to to team together and figure it out. But I actually do think, really quick, if you guys can also type in the chat right now, type in the chat, what do you think the next Marvel Cinematic Universe saga will be? So we have the Infinity Saga with the Infinity Stones, Thanos, Iron Man, Cap, all that good stuff. Now we are in the midst, right in the smack dab middle of, or in the first third of phase of the Multiverse Saga, which I actually thought they were going to drag out for a long time, for way longer than they're doing it. That is actually one of the things right now that is blowing my mind as to how they're ending the Multiverse Saga so quickly. But I am curious, what do you think? What are your predictions for the saga that is supposed to be after the Multiverse Saga? Because in my head, all I can think right now is it having to do with with Galactus, with Galactus being the big bad in whatever storyline that might be. But I will say I'm excited for absolutely everything that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is doing. In Feige we trust. Type that into the chat right now. In Feige we trust, because guess what? In Feige we trust. Billy says, "See you soon." The Black Panther trailer was sick. It was so emotional. It was so good. It looked like an Oscar. It looked like a movie waiting to be Oscar nominated. That's what I will say. Hopefully, it meets the deadline. I know there's a cutoff point as to when movies can be submitted, or they have to come out before a certain time for them to be considered, for them to be able to be considered. Oh, obviously, it's in the midst of Oscar season, of when all Oscar movies really kind of drop. Yeah, so Billy's saying that the next saga will have to do with mutants, which I agree, but I'm just trying to figure out, is it going to be a civil war sort of thing where it's Avengers versus mutants? Or will it be Avengers plus mutants versus the World Eater Galactus? Or, dude, you know what would be crazy is if they went back. Let me know what you think of this. But what if they went back to Ultron? What if they did Age of Ultron right? That would actually be probably super super duper cool. Billy says, and Galactus, yes, yes, exactly. Michael says, why not both? And I think you're referring to why not both Galactus and the X-Men. Well, I think that is where they're going. I think it's going to be Avengers. I think there's going to be conflict, obviously, between Avengers and mutants. Then they're going to have to band together and fight the devourer of worlds, which is again Galactus. But I may be wrong. Like I just previously said, what if they go the Age of Ultron route, like a true Age of Ultron? That would be pretty cool. I see Melanie is in the chat. What's going on, Melody? You got me coughing out here because I'm so happy to see you, and so good to see you, Melanie. I see you're doing awesome things, and you're on a journey of your own. So that is awesome, and we're here to support you. Great to see you, everybody. If you haven't checked out her channel, go check out Melanie. It says, "Hi, Filmtopians." Well, hi back. Billy says, "Wait, something related with time travel? That could be, but let's keep throwing in theories because it's never too early." Again. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Twitter and kind of just roam around, see if we're missing anything, see what else has come about. Let's see. So Tenoch Huerta, the actor playing Namor in this version of Namor in the MCU, is, I guess, speaking about it. You know, he's I'll watch this a little later, but he's basically speaking about how he comes from like the hood, how he comes from kind of nothing, and for him to be on stage with them is just absolutely game changing because it's going to pave the way for many like him, many like so many of you out there, just leading to more and more diversity in the MCU, and I think that's just a million times important and crucial and vital, and to see it channeled through this cast is everything. Let's see. What else do we got? Yeah, but going back to what Eric Davis says, do you like how Kevin Feige is saving some room for D23? Here's Marvel's Phase 6 so far. Yeah, there's definitely some missing spots up there. I'm just curious now, though, as to what that might be, because I'm telling you, there just doesn't seem to be enough time to, like, flesh out mutants, to... They're just... Secret Wars seems so around the corner, and I could have sworn that Secret Wars was not going to happen until 2030. I thought we were going to pop off the next decade with Avengers Secret Wars. So very, very, very interesting. Let's go back to discussing film. I'm actually going to go to this one. So this is the first look at the new Black Panther. You know what? I'm curious. Let's see. Actually, I'm not going to retweet that because some people haven't watched the trailer. No. I can't, guys. Y'all are wild. So that's my immediate thought. My immediate thought was that was Killmonger. That was Michael B. Jordan. But some reports earlier indicated that it was actually M'Baku, which is played by Duke. Is it Duke Winston? I believe, yeah, Duke Windsor. I'm so sorry about his name right now, but he got a pay raise, and he also got like a contract extension to see that and putting that together, he could very well be that, the Black Panther. And a lot of people are saying it's got to be Shuri, but the one thing is that I don't know. I do not know. I cannot wait to see New Rockstars break down this trailer. Okay, and here is Phase 5. Phase 5, again, is beginning with Quantumania, which is the start of next year, and then ending with Thunderbolts in 2024, in the summer of 2024. So it seems they like to start their phases in a winter end them in a summer, because that's what they did for Phase 4. Oh, actually, no, they're ending it in the fall. I see. Let's see. Does Brandon have anything else to say? Let's check him out. Okay, so there's an interview section for press. Let's see. Black Panther 2 looks amazing. I agree, Brandon. We all agree. Oh, here we go. This is what Tenok Huerta was saying from the clip I was playing earlier. It says, I come from the hood. Seriously. Thanks to inclusion, I'm here. I wouldn't be here without inclusion. A lot of kids are there in their hood looking at us, dreaming to be here, and they're going to make it. Love that. Love that. Guys, the amount of Marvel overload that is happening tonight is real. And I mean that in a good way, though. Let's see. Michael says, I think Shuri is the Black Panther. Look at the legs. They are really thin. I can't tell. I mean, I know what you're... Oh, man, I don't know. You know what? Go ahead right now. Type in chat. Who do you predict is going to be the Black Panther? Who do you think is going to play? Going to be the Black Panther? My guess is that is actually Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger, in some shape, form, or fashion. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I just have this feeling if we're looking at stardom, if we're looking at who can wear that crown, who can carry that over from Chadwick Boseman, and the bond that Michael B. Jordan and Chadwick Boseman reportedly had, it seems that way. Melanie spitting facts here, saying inclusion is so important, so important. We agree, absolutely. Melanie says, Michael B. Jordan, please, PLEASE, please. Yeah, okay, so Billy, you're also in the Killmonger camp. And for anybody that just doesn't know, Killmonger was played by Michael B. Jordan in Black Panther 1. So yeah. So I just can't wait. I can't wait to like actually see all this in action. I can't believe it actually got announced. I can't believe this is real. Just absolutely mind blowing. And I love the culture reshaping of Namor, because I believe Namor is technically from Atlantis, but Atlantis, and maybe this Atlantis is Aztec Atlantis, like in the MCU, Mexico Atlantis. So to see this is insane. A mural of Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa in the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. But again, please correct me if I'm wrong. Was there any explanation as to his passing in universe? Again, just from my one and only viewing of the trailer, I didn't really get a sense of that. I just got that it was implied that he had passed, that he was gone. I know we're all curious. We're all very, very interested in knowing how in the MCU he no longer plays the Black Panther. Oh my God, this is... Oh yeah, that's T'Challa. Guys, this is insane. Okay, so Michaela Coel is confirmed to play Anika in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I do not know who Anika is, though, myself. That is insane. Ryan Coogler reminisces on Chadwick Boseman while talking Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I promise you that I can feel his arm on my shoulder right now. Insane. Guys, I am geeking out of my mind. Yes, Eric Davis, I agree. This is one of the best trailers Marvel Studios has ever released. Period. Tremendous. My heart is racing. Yes, and just the music, the tone it sets early on with No Woman, No Cry. This rendition is absolutely incredible. But look at the cinematography. Look at the color grading. Look at the editing. It's all meant to drive us into tears because that's what it did for me. It looks like a movie that was shot by no for Oscar consideration. And considering Black Panther 1 got Oscar nominated in the Best Picture category, I can totally see them going for it again this time, but like actually going for it. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to the chat. Carlos is in the chat. What's going on? Carlos, nice to see you, my friend. Los, bro, I cannot believe everything we got today. Like, what? Bro, I am on my energy is so like it's coming down right now because it was so absolutely incredibly high earlier. I am crashing right now because my mind blew. My mind was blown. I keep telling the chat, I keep telling everybody that's listening that I absolutely cannot believe Secret Wars is around the corner. It is 3 years away. I truly thought that Secret Wars was supposed to be like this 10-year arc, that we were going to get Secret Wars, say 2030, 2028, around there. But for them to be going for it, for them to just go for the jugular and just say, you know what, we're ending this saga already in a span of like 6 years, because this saga has only lasted will only last basically 5 years, 5 to 6 years. So to see them just say, screw it, we're doing it, is actually mind boggling to me. I'm super incredibly excited. The question I keep asking is, why is there 2 Avengers movies in 1 year? Other than the fact that they can just say, well, because we can, we're Marvel, we can do whatever the heck we want and it's going to work. Please, by all means, do it. And I love that. But I just want to know what story motive is happening for there to be a movie. There's going to be a movie in May, so Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. Then we've got an untitled movie, and then in summer we've got another summer untitled movie. Oh, they might be projects. Oh, I'm so done. I thought it was going to be a movie. So they got Avengers, Kang Dynasty in May. They've got a summer project. They've got another summer project. And then in November, they've got Avengers Secret Wars. So yeah. So, again, I really want to know the story motive. I want to know why they're deciding to drop 2 Avengers movies in 1 year. And it's not like they did it in February and then they're doing one in December. Like they're kind of waiting a year. No, they are doing it back to back. Never seen that. Obviously, Marvel is known for changing the game, so we'll find out, and I'm super excited. I think Namor's empire will be another ancient Latin American empire, Mayan, Aztec, and Atlantean. Yes, so that is one of the twists that the spin that they put on this Atlantean a character, Namor. So in the comics and just in general, he is known to be from Atlantis. But I think in this version, Atlantis is located like in Mexico or in Latin America, and it's got Mayan and Aztec roots and culture and all that good stuff. Hence why they so aptly casted Tenoch Huerta. So super excited about that. Melanie says the color grading. Yes. Filmmaker friends will understand that for sure. By the way, Carlos is a master filmmaker and color grader. And I'll just say, I was going to say picture maker, but like frame maker. Whether his frame is a picture, whether his frame is a video, whether his frame is a film, whether his frame is a movie, it is an experience. I will say that. So yeah, everybody, I just want to say thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being here, watching this with me, experiencing Comic-Con together. I do want to say Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't. Helps the video get out and all that good stuff. But more than anything, hit that like button if you just enjoyed what everything that Marvel has given us. Absolutely, absolutely mind blowing. Again, going through the Twitter feed right now. Hopefully you can see it. And wow, okay. So just just oh my god, this is so amazing. By the way, yes, we gonna be all right. If you guys watch the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer, essentially it's No Woman No Cry, a rendition of No Woman No Cry, the song from Bob Marley, and it's so beautifully sung, so beautifully composed, all that good stuff. And then it ends, it remixes, it melodies, no, medleys in with Kendrick Lamar's We Gonna Be All Right. Oh my god, I got chills. Can everybody see that? I've got chills thinking about that rendition, thinking about that medley, thinking about that combination. And then right now, when Matt Soups said it, like when reading this, seeing this, that we gonna be all right part, um, it clicked. It clicked. I was just hyped off the song, how it switched from No Woman No Cry to All Right, but I didn't put one and one together, two and two together about which song that specifically is that We Gonna Be All Right. Oh my god, that like makes me want to cry. That's okay. And then, yeah, we've got WandaVision. I mean, we've got Agatha, Coven of Chaos, streaming in winter 2023. It would have been kind of cool if we would have gotten that during like what do you call it, Halloween. I think that would have been pretty cool. Okay. Soups is heading to the hotel to make videos. So I was saying earlier that Winston Duke. Oh man, I butchered his name earlier. I said Duke. I don't know what I was naming him, but I was saying that if it's not Killmonger, aka Michael B. Jordan, as the Black Panther, a lot of reports indicate that it is actually going to be Winston Duke, and I'm saying that based off of his pay raise and I think his contract extension. So keep that in mind. That's my guy, Spider Guy, aka the Real Angel Pro. That's my guy. Go give him a follow if you haven't. Wow, so incredible. Okay, so Billy says, what did you think about the animation panel? If you're talking about the Marvel one and how that included X-Men 97, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get X-Men 97 trailer. I thought we would have, because if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna come out next year. Or wait, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's why there was no trailer, because it actually comes out in 2024. I don't remember, but that and then the Spider-Man one actually left me very, very confused. I think it left a lot of us confused because that show is apparently canon, but just the way they've framed it so far, it seems very impossible for it to be canon. So I'm interested to see how they finagle that. Melanie says, I'm gonna have to check out Carlos's work. Definitely go check out his work. You will not regret it. Yo, I just got chills too. Yes. That was so crazy. Again, if you guys watched the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer, it is by far one of my favorite Marvel trailers ever, but also just favorite trailers in general, considering the context of that trailer, considering the context of the Black Panther, considering the context of our king, King Chadwick Boseman. I will say that trailer is utter art. It's art. It's beauty. It's beautiful. It's profound, and that music, that sound mixing, that orchestrating that whole the sound side of it, that's a 10 out of 10. Maybe, you know what, 11 out of 10. Jonah says, what up? I didn't get to see any of this yet since I was in a room with no cell service. No worries, my man Jonah. What is going on? Jonah's in the house. And then also Smuggler Steel is in the house. Let's go. What's up, Smuggler? Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody that is here. Jonah says, hope everything is good for you. Comic-Con is really lively right now. That is definitely going to be the case. It's crazy how Marvel took the primetime spot for Hall H. If you're not familiar, Hall H is basically where everything goes down, or all the big panels, all the big announcements, all that good stuff comes out of Hall H. And so to see Marvel say, we're taking the 5 p.m. slot, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time slot, we're taking the primetime spot, everybody else, good luck. It's always just so cool to see these massive studios play Game of Thrones. Smuggler Steel says, how exciting are these announcements? I would have been here sooner, but didn't get a notification. Was burying in all the excitement. No worries. So glad you got to enjoy it and experience it. But I will say, I absolutely went bananas. I went bananas. I hit such a high of emotions and energy and vibes that I am crashing because my voice is going away, all the screaming I've done, and the fact that we are getting Secret Wars in about 3 years, just it doesn't compute. I can't comprehend how that's possible. I don't think I want to comprehend how that's possible, but I will say, I truly, for anybody that hasn't heard me already say this, I truly thought Secret Wars was going to be a 10-year project. So I am the one thing I am is I'm just a little confused as to how we're going to get to a Secret Wars level so soon in 2025, considering we haven't introduced the mutants. We haven't introduced the Fantastic Four. But in Feige I trust, in Feige we trust. So give it to us, however, because I know it's going to work. And the one thing I just wish could have happened that I wished would have happened tonight, if there's listen to me. I'm so what's it called? I'm blessed, but I was going to say I'm so spoiled that the one thing I just wanted to hear when they announced the Secret Wars and Avengers, the two back-to-back movies. Again, they're back-to-back. What the heck? But anyways, and I mean that in a good way. I was just waiting for them to say Russo brothers will be directing these two movies. That's all I wanted to hear, because to me, the Russo brothers they understand ensemble cast filmmaking. And to be honest, I wouldn't say going with them is playing it safe. I would say going with them would be just the smartest thing to do, in my personal opinion. And I hope we get something like that at D23. Brandon Schumann says, "OM gosh." Seriously, I'm losing my voice because I've said this so much. I've screamed so much tonight. In the Marvel channel on Discord, I threw up a list of release timelines if you want to review it. Gang, thank you, Smuggler. Everybody, you already know. Check out the links below. There's a bunch of stuff down there that you can go check out, specifically the Discord where we can get chatting. Brandon says, I was gaming and the Daredevil announcement came out. I was so stoked. Bro, I lost my mind when I read that it was 18 episodes. But I will say this. I am a fake Daredevil fan because guess what? Go watch the She-Hulk trailer, and I'll just say this. I thought it was Ant-Man. I'm so fake. Oh, my gosh. Jonah says, I'm going to have to dip since my phone is about to die. No worries, Jonah. Get home safe or wherever you're going. Go charge your phone. Smuggler says, I've been getting reports from other friends at SDCC. Hope you are having a blast, Jonah. Cool. I admit it. I lost my nut to get that Loki Season 2 announcement. Also, so happy to see a return of Daredevil. Yes. And I was telling the chat, Smuggler, that the most exciting thing about that Loki Season 2 announcement was its placement, because it's such a significant emotional thing attached to the Filmtopia channel, because during Loki Season 1, which happened during the summer of 2021, to see Loki coming back in a summer time slot for 2023, that was the cherry on top for me. Brandon says, I thought it was Yelena at first. Then I rewatched it and I was like, oh, that's him. Yeah, no, I didn't catch on until freaking the chat told me, and then I saw it on Twitter as well. I can't believe it. I truly can't believe it. I'm just like, This is insane, guys. Insane. Yeah. But this right here, everybody, this is the most insane picture right here. Oh my, OMG, OMG. Let's see. What else? Just trying to see. I'm trying to keep up with so many notifications. I just don't understand where to start. I don't know. Like there's information Marvel overload tonight, and I'm okay with it. But chat, really quick, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button for one. Two, make sure to be subscribed if you're not already subscribed. But I will say the most important thing, type in the chat right now. Type in the chat right now, because you know this is what we do at Filmtopia. But type this in. Hashtag in Feige we trust. In Feige we trust. Don't need to explain what that means. It is self-explanatory. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Kevin Feige has done it once again. I just wish I could have been in Hall H to experience that that like whatever happened. I would have loved to have been in that zone. But obviously that didn't happen. So we're watching it and experiencing it and enjoying it from home. But please type in the chat, in Feige we trust. Yeah, Brandon, that is something. Again, some of the viewers that maybe have been here the whole time will have to just hear this again. But I was saying, I am so curious as to why there are 2 Avengers movies in 1 year, and I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering, outside of just because they can, just because Marvel says we're gonna try this and we're gonna do this. Outside of that reason, I want to know the story specific reason, the story objective of why they're placing 2 Avengers movies in 1 year in less than like 6 months apart. Hear me out. Listen to this. In phase 6, this is the timeline. In May, we're getting Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. Okay? So we're getting that. Then we're getting a summer project. Then we're getting another summer project, and then we're getting Avengers Secret Wars. So let's just say that's Avengers Kang Dynasty, then another movie, Untitled, and then a series, Untitled, and then Avengers Secret Wars. It just doesn't I can't compute what that might mean, how they're going to pull that off. That would mean they'd have to do, let's say it's 4 movies. They would have to do May, Avengers Kang Dynasty. The second movie would have to come out in July. The third movie would have to come out in September. Then Avengers Secret Wars would come out in November. But obviously, it's most likely not going to be 4 movies. It will probably be 3 movies in one series. That would be May, July, November. So, do not know. I'm very curious the story reason as to why they're releasing 2 multi-billion-dollar movies in 1 calendar year. Less than 1 calendar year. Maybe less than 1 calendar 6 months. There we go, Brandon. There we go. Let's go. In Feige we trust. That's what I like to see. Smuggler, in Feige we trust. That's what I love to see. Let's go. And Jonah, yes, you don't have cell service, but I will say go check out the trailer. It's incredible. Again, I can go on and on and on about what I thought about that trailer, but for those of you that didn't catch it, I thought it was one of the most beautifully made trailers considering the context. And even if you take away the context of everything that's happened surrounding that production, it's just one of my favorite trailers ever. The musical medley that occurs is just incredible. It's tear-jerking. It's emotional. Smuggler says, I'd suspect they are going to be very pivotal to each other. I think they want to dominate that year and keep striking while the iron is hot. It will almost 100% mean to huge box offices. But I will say this, Smuggler. The reason why sometimes movies don't get released in the same year, that's why back in the day, albums like from big name artists. Like I'm talking the top tiers, like the Madonnas, the DMX, Tupac, like people like that. It it'd be sort of a risk to put out like your feature length movie or your feature length LP, CD, because in a way, even though us super fans don't necessarily feel this, but in a way it could actually hinder each other because there's this sense of overload or there's this sense of fatigue that could occur if you place things too close together, and it takes away sometimes from the mysticism that could be that surrounds like you or your project or their brand. And so let's say Beyonce dropped an album every 2 months. I don't think Beyonce would maintain the mysticism. Not saying she wouldn't be popular or anything, but I will say the mysticism doesn't quite hit the same. And then songs start sounding like each other. And that's why um, I've always felt very big artists and very big named movies or franchises can run the risk of fatigue. So hence there has to be a story specific reason as to why these two movies are are combining, like they're basically back to back, like in movie theater production terms. This is a back to back movie, even though they're like 6 months apart, maybe less. This is a back to back movie, and I've never seen this in cinema before. And obviously, if anybody's ever going to do it, it's Marvel. And so I'm excited about this. I need to know now. Like I need the spoilers. I need no, not the spoilers, but I need to know why there's this decision to do back to back. Jonah says it felt like Avatar trailer level of just sounds and orchestration. Yes, Jonah, that's a great point. And you know what's even more insane that you say that was well, yeah, basically that's one of the things that ran through my mind when I was watching it. Was it felt very showy, but in a good way. Like it's just showing. It's there's not much to tell yet, but it's just showing. Gauge what you can from that, and we'll be back soon. Smuggler says, I think they are playing into the new cadence of streaming. People like to binge. This is sort of a movie release version of binging. So could this be, I have a theory, could this be an instance where the world, this is like the shift in culture. This is the shift in movies. Like this 2025 on May 2nd and November 7th, 2025, Avengers the Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. Is this going to be the cinema movie entertainment shift that was eventually going to happen? But one of the things, if you're a longtime viewer, that you would know from other watch parties and live streams that we've done is we've discussed how Secret Wars was probably going to be like a multi-year thing. And one of the things we had predicted was it might be 4 movies, right? So kind of like how the Infinity Gauntlet movies, so Infinity War and Avengers Endgame was split up into 2 movies spaced with 1 year between them. One of the things that I think Jonah, Smuggler, people here on Filmtopia were discussing was how, what if in Secret Wars it's a 4-parter, but in that 4-parter, it's like, I think we actually talked about this, how it would come out 2 in 1 year. So 2 in like 1 calendar year, so let's say 2025, and then the next 2 would either be spaced with 1 year in between it, or again drop on you know in 2026. So to see this come to fruition, I thought we were spitting game back then, and I thought it was a possibility that was very minimal. But seeing as to it coming true, we must have they must have heard us. Isabel says, "Hey y'all, just got home. How is everyone? We are doing great, Isabel. We are on a Marvel cloud 9 right now. We are on a Marvel-topia right now." And Isabel, just want to send big hugs and vibes to you. Big vibes. Many vibes, Isabel. Nice to have you. Welcome. We are pretty well. Brandon says the cinematography of Wakanda Forever took my breath away again. Thank you, Brandon, for showing love and for chatting away and commenting. I'm gonna repeat this again. Maybe you already heard this from me, but that is one of the standouts of the trailer for me. It truly goes to show, I think, the scope and the what would you call it? The intention of maybe the movie. Like, it feels like they're aiming for an Oscar nomination, but even beyond that, an Oscar win in whatever category, whether that's Best Picture or whatever it is. It felt like a movie that was made to be in the award, to be put through the award seasons, and the cinematography alone looked like it's heading that route. Yes, Isabel. Thank you. Smuggler with it could be 2025 is when Disney starts opening their theaters or the purchase theater houses. What better way to launch than have those two movies packed in 1 year? Smuggler, yes. Bring up, yes, please. If you can remember any stuff that we've discussed previously on, Filmtopia, because we throw a lot of theories out there, but one of the theories that Smuggler is alluding to right here is something we've been saying for a long time is these studios now have the ability, they have the legal ability to be able to to be able to buy and house their movies in their own movie theaters. Before, there was a law that you were not able to, as a studio, make a movie and then put it in your own theater. They had to be sent over to these theater chains because there had to be like this, I guess if you want to call it like the separation of powers sort of thing. So you had this branch, you had this branch, and you had this branch. So you had the studios, you had the movie theater chains, and I believe you had, there was something else. I remember there was like 3. But anyways, long story short, considering those laws got undone or they expired last year in 2021, Disney, Amazon, Paramount, Warner Brothers, Netflix, any of these studios are now allowed to buy movie theater chains or just create movie theater chains. And one of the things that we've been saying for years and years and years is that get ready for that. Get ready for your Disney Plus subscription to be more than just a subscription to your streaming service here at home. Soon, hopefully one day, it will be able to be used as a means to get into the Disney movie theaters, like the Disney movie theaters or the Warner Brothers movie theaters, whatever streaming service, whatever major movie studio out there. We believe will have their own movie studio, their own movie theaters where they can display, where they can let their subscribers or their fans or their properties live, versus sending it out just to to your local movie theater chain. You will get to see it in the exclusive Disney Plus or Walt Disney theater chain. And to Smuggler's point, maybe that year is when we actually finally start seeing this coming to fruition. Hence, all those movies. Why the double back-to-back Avengers movies? Again, could be. There you go, Smuggler. Thank you so much. Yes, Smuggler with the clutchness. Studios, distribution, theaters. Those were kind of like the 3 branches of this movie space. It was studios, distribution, and theaters. They were all sort of separation of powers, if you will. And but now, I believe that again, that rule or that law, whatever it's legally considered, was expired or has expired. Again, super happy everyone that you're here with me and that you're enjoying what's going down with Comic-Con. our friend Margot with a She-Hulk trailer reaction. We'll have to watch that in a bit. BD says just talk to Kevin Feige and it was great. Nice. So here's I guess a synopsis for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It says Galaxy 3 will follow Star-Lord, still reeling from the loss of Gamora, who must rally his team to defend the universe along with protecting one of their own, a mission that, if not completed, could lead to the end of the Guardians as we know them. And one of the things that James Gunn was talking about during the panel, again, this isn't a secret or anything. So James Gunn was talking about how this movie will conclude the Guardians of the Galaxy era in the MCU. Now, what that means is left up to interpretation, but the way I interpret it is that looking at the specific cast that is in the Guardians of the Galaxy, so you've got Chris Pratt, you've got Zoe Saldana, you've got Dave Bautista, you've got Bradley Cooper, you've got Vin Diesel, you've got Karen Gilligan, you've got Mantis. Forgive me for forgetting her name. And you've got Sean Gunn, James Gunn's brother. But just kind of gauging from that cast, those are potential Oscar winners. Those are people trying to move on with their careers. At least that's the sense I've gotten a lot from that specific cast, especially Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista is awesome, but he is definitely, like, I think, overplaying this character. And so, again, James Gunn saying that this is the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy era in the MCU, to me, signals that this really is the end of them. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to die. Not at all. It could mean some will die, but not all. I just think they're going to move on with their careers, and it's actually going to be the first crew that we'll see move on. So we've seen Robert Downey Jr. move on. We've seen Chris Evans move on. One difference, though, is I think the Guardians of the Galaxy will have a bigger, more obvious chance at returning whenever they decide to. So for Phase 7, Phase 8, Phase whatever, I don't think they'll be a part of Secret Wars, and we'll see what happens. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. That song, guys, I'm just like kind of rewatching the trailer, and it's so beautiful. Smuggler says the short version of the reason for that law, studios of you ran afoul of monopoly. There you go. It's the monopoly laws when they own the theaters. Yes. Thank you for clearing that up, Smuggler. Smuggler also says, yeah, sounds like to me after Guardians of the Galaxy 3, that team won't be back, and they will take Guardians of the Galaxy to a new team and different direction. I suspect we will get a few carryovers. Yeah, if we're gonna guess the carryovers, I'm okay with saying it's probably gonna be Sean Gunn, Kragler. I can't remember his name right now. Sean Gunn. We've got Mantis. I think Mantis will be around. I think Nebula will be around because now Nebula has so much to explore after being out of the shadow of her father. I mean, I think this movie is going to explore her post-traumatic stress of having the father that she had and now losing him and now trying to find herself and all that good stuff. So I think we've got Kragler, we've got Mantis, we've got who did I just say? Nebula. I think those will be moving on. But Zoe Saldana, Gamora, Chris Pratt, Star-Lord, Dave Bautista, I think they're moving on. And as for Rocket, Bradley Cooper, and Groot, that's a different one because they're just voice actors, and I don't want to say just voice actors, but because they're mainly voicing them, that I can see continuing. But the difference, though, is I think the most emotional thing that could happen with that team is something with Rocket and Groot. And I'm not rooting for that, but I'm just putting the two and twos together, and it just seems like Rocket from a story perspective, Groot from a story perspective would be very, very would be some of the characters that I would assume would be permanently put away in the MCU because of whatever happens. Groot will be back. Serious too much money on the table with Groot for Disney. Will want them to stay. That's one of the things that I've considered with Groot. But as far as Rabbit, I was gonna say Raccoon Rabbit. As far as with Rocket, I think he would make such an emotional sacrifice in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But who knows? We'll see. They will kill Rocket and keep Groot. Yeah, so if you had to like kind of put money on it, I definitely do think Groot stays. If you had to kind of pit it between Rocket and Groot, I would assume Groot stays because of the money. But you know what's interesting, Guardians of the Galaxy wise, that they just opened a ride at Disney Hollywood Studios, I believe, Walt Disney World in Florida, USA, that it's all about the Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's just interesting for them to commit a ride to them, knowing, because apparently James Gunn had told the studios, like, hey, this is my grand outlook for this franchise, for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Are you okay with it? And he got the A-okay. So interesting that they went with the Guardians of the Galaxy as the ride. Yeah, Ben says can't lose that Groot merch money. Absolutely not. Ben, what is up, my man? There you go. Epcot, thank you. I believe, Ben, you're not in Florida, but I remember you taking a trip to Florida or to Walt Disney World or something. I don't know why that sticks out. But Ben, nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, or welcome to Filmtopia. And yeah, so really quick, gonna go through kind of Twitter again, see if, kind of what's going on in the Twitter sphere. No woman, no cry. That song is incredible. All right, so these are confirmed Phase 6 films. We got on November 8th, 2024. We've got Fantastic Four. Avengers, The Kang Dynasty is May 2nd, 2025. And again, the mind-blowing, numbing-blowing, mind-bending, whatever you want to call it, Avengers Secret Wars is set to debut 6 months afterwards on November 7th, 2025. Marvel Studios and Disney just changing the movie landscape because they can. But other than that reason, just because they can and they will, I want to know the story reason. I want to know the plot points as to why they're so close together. I'm going to throw out one theory, and I want you guys all to kind of stay with me here. Hear me out. Okay. By the way, before I kind of go on this monologue, in the chat right now, we're going to do this all until this stream ends. Type in hashtag in Feige we trust, because in Feige we trust. Kevin Feige, you are the man, the myth, the legend. But anyways, here's just throwing this out there. This is a theory of mine as to why Avengers The Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars could be placed sort of close together. This is the most out there theory there is, but it's not something to completely scoff at or dismiss. You may be wondering, oh man, Ricky's about to like go in on this story plot point, or there's this something of that nature. But no, sadly, that is not the case. This is actually using kind of context from the last few years. One of the biggest questions I'll always wonder is why this world, this universe, why was it that when the pandemic hit, it hit in 2020? Now, why am I specifying 2020? Why am I even bringing this up? And that is because if you go back to 2019, many will say that was a year of peaks in a lot of sense, or at least in this entertainment landscape. That year we saw Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. While that's not the greatest movie ever, but it was, leading up to the movie, the finale to probably the most epic saga known to mankind. The Skywalker saga, aka Star Wars. The biggest franchise planet Earth has ever known. So you've got that. Then you've got the other biggest calamity, which is Avengers Endgame. And that's where I'm going to hone in. Avengers Endgame came out in April 2019. But what happened the year before? The year before, in May of 2018, we got Avengers Infinity War. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because what would have happened if you fast forward 1 year? Just 1 year. Let's say Marvel Avengers Infinity War would have came out in 2019. Well, what happens to Avengers Endgame? Can you imagine a world where we didn't get the finality of the Infinity Saga? We wouldn't have gotten that finish. Like, we wouldn't have finished the Infinity Saga probably until now, until 2022. The reason why they wouldn't have dropped it in 2021 is because there is no way they would have missed out on $3 billion. $3 billion. If not more. I'm probably more than $3 billion. But anyways, I'm going on this monologue because I am trying to figure out in my head, I'm in a what if scenario in a different multiverse, a variant version of us. There's somewhere out there in the multiverse where the pandemic kept us from Avengers Endgame. And so I say all that to say, look on our screen right now. You are seeing that Avengers: The Kang Dynasty is releasing on May 2nd, and Avengers: Secret Wars is releasing on November 7th of the same year, 2025. There must be something to those two movies, and it's apparent, it's obvious, they're linked. It's the same, it's exactly how Avengers Infinity War and Endgame are linked. They're basically one movie split into two. So I'm assuming that's the same for these two. So that must mean they are not going to take the chance, considering the times in which we live in and the times in which we have lived in. They are technically kind of learning from, I wouldn't call it their mistakes, but they are learning from the context of the landscape of life. So, again, you position those two movies. We know that when it comes to like these contagious diseases and pandemics, they're very, very strong during the winter seasons. So again, I'm looking at this time slot, and it's May, which is basically almost summer, end of spring, and November, end of fall, start of winter. So again, this is an out there theory. Please, chat, let me know if I am just out of my mind. But I'm putting this out into the universe because I truly think that this could be something like that, where there is no chance that they can risk a movie of Avengers Secret Wars getting derailed by anything, especially something that we've experienced and we should have learned from. And so to see that, that's something that it signaled to me as soon as I saw that. So this is just a theory that I came up with in the last few hours from looking at this, from thinking about this. There's definitely most likely a story purpose as to why they're so close together. But just thinking from an outside point of view, from a point of view that no one else would think of except me, because I'm just crazy like that. That is something that I just wanted to kind of let you know, let it simmer with you. And now I really want to hear if you just think I'm crazy. Oh, man. Smuggler, thank you for that. In Feige we trust. Ulysses is in the chat. Wakanda forever. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Cool Edit says vibes. Vibes to you, cool edits. Smoke Steel says, "Come on now, we all know this all started when the Hadron Hadron Collider started up for the first time in 2008. That was when the real multiverse started, dude. Back in the day, I used to be like I used to be I guess like a physics nerd. I'm not saying I was good at physics, but I loved documentaries, books, stuff, facts about physics, about multiverse, about science, about astronomy. One of the biggest things in when I was younger was I was like the most grandest, craziest thing to me as a kid were the stars, like galaxies, space, all that stuff. So I like that you brought up the Hadron Collider. Ulysses says, "I hope the CGI is good." Well, sir, I will say, after reading the reports of the VFX artists that work on the Marvel movies and the shows, I can comprehend as to why these shows and movies may not have the best CGI possible, and that is because they have a lot on on their plates, and I can forgive them for the CGI. Me personally, as an aspiring wannabe filmmaker, I can totally relate as to how, even with the budgets that these movies carry, they're not perfect. So, yes, let's hope the CGI is good, but also let's hope the workers, the CGI artists, the VFX artists better, are compensated, are able to work considerable hours. So I just want to say that. Cool. It says, "I'm here. Sorry I'm so late." No worries. Do not worry. Never worry. Isabel says, "I got to go. Hope y'all have a wonderful night." Vibes to you, Isabel. Much love to you. Again, hugs and vibes all the way. We will talk soon. Vibes to you, my friend. Let's see. Someone says, "Ricky, I do think you are right. The timing, I think they are avoiding." Yes, that's exactly. They are avoiding any chance of lockdowns hurting the releases. It makes a lot of sense. Well, Swagler, thank you so much for reinforcing and and uh and helping me with this theory. Because sometimes, it may seem like it's out there, an out there theory, but again, I'm just thinking from a studio's perspective, especially if that movie, it's obviously shot all together, right? They get all the actors and all the crew and the cast, and they shoot two movies across one range of time. They don't shoot one and then everybody takes times off and then they come back. No, they just, since they have everybody there, let's film these two movies. And most of the time, kind of like Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, if they really wanted to, those are two movies that, I mean, if they really wanted to, Endgame could have been ready by December or November of that 2019 year. Cool Edit says, "I wonder what the other movies in Phase 6 are." Yeah, so Kevin Feige left the door wide open, beautifully and actually literally. Yeah, when you look up at the screen and you see like the timeline of Phase 6 is missing, titles, missing fill in the blanks. Just wait for D23. D23 is where all of that stuff is going to get revealed, and that is coming, I believe, in September. So it is not too far off. Cannot wait to see about it. Smuggler Steel says, "Yes, they are doing like they did the second and third Jackson Lord of the Rings films." It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They've done that for Lord of the Rings. They did that for Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. They've done that for, what else have they done that for? I think there's like a few more movies that they went ahead and did that for. But yeah. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you first and foremost for being here, for showing love, for interacting, for commenting, and just more than anything, for enjoying what I enjoy. The fact that we can enjoy this together is all the better. And I'm still mind blown. My mind is bended in a way it's never been bent before. And just looking on screen right now, the Fantastic Four logo, the Avengers logo, the double Avengers logo. By the way, I do want to bring up something earlier was the picture of the multiverse saga, because now it's declared the multiverse saga. Uh, you know what? Let me bring it up. Let me see if I can find it. How do I find it? Good. Let's see. Let's do Culture Crave. Oh wow. That's a high caliber actor. Oh no! 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 It says here, everybody, Kevin Feige says the Russo brothers are not directing the next Avengers films. It's okay. Keep it together, Ricky. Keep it together. Okay. Blade starts filming it. Okay, I can't get over it. Okay, anyways, the Russo brothers. Damn it. I love you, Russo brothers. Maybe next Avengers saga. Damn it. But anyways, I wanted to show you all a picture of, well, two things. Here we go. Okay. So, if you can see on screen, it says the Multiverse Saga, which is apparent. We all already kind of knew that. But what's interesting is look at the hues. Look at the color tones within that multiverse word, or just the whole font. On the left side, we've got blue, a tint of blue, maybe Filmtopia blue. Who knows? Then in the middle, we've got this orange sort of hue. Then on the right, you've got purple. And then you've got just your steel gray. And again, just looking at that, I think the purple is meant to symbolize Kang, which is good, which is actually already kind of embedded in our minds. Actually, one of the pictures I think for this thumbnail is Kang with purple, like the purple thing he had on when he was He Who Remains. But the blue is interesting, and that's because who does that pertain to? And does that mean, considering the Fantastic Four are in these sets of phases, could that be Doctor Doom? Could that be Doctor Doom? And we're thinking it's the Avengers versus Kang. But what if it's Doctor Doom and Kang have differences? Because Doctor Doom is kind of canonized via the writers of Multiverse of Madness. Not the writers, but I think producers of Multiverse of Madness, where they assured us and confirmed for us that the portal in which Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, uses to get to the council was a Doctor Doom portal. So that's semi-confirmation of Doctor Doom. So you've got Doctor Doom on one hand, you've got Kang in one hand, and then you've got the Avengers. And I'm just thinking in my head, if this is Secret Wars, who will be like on what side is everyone going to be on? Again, considering if you're going after Secret Wars, this timeline of Secret Wars. So just something to keep in mind. I thought it was interesting when I first saw it. And actually, since we're already here, this is very interesting. And the one thing, too, guys, is logos for movies, especially in Marvel, always change. So keep that in mind. But here you can see you've got the blue Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and then you've got this black transparent with white outline for Secret Wars. So don't necessarily really know what that means, and I don't really know what to theorize, but I do find it interesting, and I would love to know what all of you think. Yes, cool edits. If no one out there knows, but actually Ant-Man, Scott Lang, at least this version, and Paul Rudd is by far my favorite combination of everything in a character, and he's actually my favorite Avenger. I don't know if any of you know that. I'm a really big fan of like Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and but I think my favorite just left field no one really knows is actually Ant-Man. Nice, nice. Heck yeah. Whee! What fun. Let's see. Smuggler says, look at it this way. We may find the next Russos. Or who knows, something better. Doom is usually color coded in green. True, very true. The green shirt that he wears and then the silver. Oh, but now that you mention, now that I'm like actually like ingesting that, the silver, right? Like the silver, the gray that Doom has, is encoded in these very Avengers logos. But then you look at Avengers the Kang Dynasty, it's not blue, right? I mean, it's not purple, it's blue. So, again, I may be very off in everything I said a few minutes ago, but it'd be interesting if it did have something to do with that. Smuggler also says, I think it's not happening since the Fantastic Four and that Avengers logo are the same blue color. Yeah. I don't know. I do not know. I am actually very interested. Jonah says, finally home and I can be present. So what I'd miss. Bro, what didn't you miss as far as that's what I need to know. What have you heard? Because we basically kind of touched upon everything. I've actually thrown out some wild theories about a lot of things, some that you wouldn't have expected. but yeah. Cool Edit says, at least we know that Kang is the big bad. We do. That we do, and we definitely got confirmation of his presence, of his brooding power presence via the little tidbits that have trickled out of Comic-Con, Hall H. And one of the things is that his live self, his Jonathan Majors, the actor, when he was being asked about Kang on stage, he said, there will be conquering. And that I'm very excited for. And then you heard about there was the trailer footage that was dropped at Hall H, and that was what did they say? Scott Lang said, "I'm an Avenger," to Kang, and Kang replied with, "Have I killed you before?" So, in some multiversal sense, is on. Let's see. Jonah says, I've seen the trailers and titles. Beyond that, not much. Oh, man. There's just so much, Jonah. Like, literally just so much. Smother says, mostly just us spitballing ideas. We are very suspicious of the Hadron Collider. I can't remember if it's Hadron Collider or if it's the Hadron Collider. I used to always say, I think it's Hadron. Jonah says She-Hulk still feels cartoony and not Avatar-esque. Yes. Again, I'm not here to complain about CGI myself. I'm not here to complain about VFX. The reason why is because I know firsthand how hard non-VFX work is. Just regular video editing, or very what do you call it? Not tribal, caveman, just very easy visual effects stuff that you would do in a regular video editing software. So if I struggle with that, I can only imagine what it takes to be a true VFX artist. So I'm never really one to complain unless it's an oversight. I only really complain about oversights where you can't let oversights go. I saw a movie literally yesterday, and it was a movie from 2013. It's called Dark Skies. Don't know why I put it on, but I felt like watching something kind of jumpy, scary, and it wasn't that great. But I will say there was an oversight in the movie, and it's the lady's calling. She's on the phone, But you know how an iPhone kind of like turned like, so you know how like an iPhone like will do like that, like it'll turn like that. So in the movie, you can tell she's not on the phone and she's supposed to be on the phone. So to me, that's an oversight. And I don't do well with oversights, but I am okay with, it may not be the best product because sometimes you just can't. There are deadlines. There's whether you want to get around them or not, like there's such thing as a deadline. So, and I know you're not saying, Jonah, I don't know if you've said anything after this, but I know you're not technically complaining about that. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Ben, well, yeah, I just kind of went on about that, but I thought the She-Hulk trailer was nice. I thought it was good to kind of establish what kind of show it's going to be. But I will point out that it felt very Bruce Banner heavy or Hulk heavy, and while I'm okay with that, I hope it doesn't rely on the Hulk. And if anybody out there is wondering, or maybe you do or don't know this, but the Hulk is actually owned by Universal Studios. So that's why you've never seen a Hulk movie from the actual MCU. Uh, so just keep that in mind as to why we never get Hulk's movies or series. They have to shoe him in as a supporting character. And so they're obviously going to do that for She-Hulk, and it's a huge part. I mean, it's in the name, She-Hulk. But interesting. And then the She-Hulk reveal at the end was insane. Even though I'm a fake fan and I didn't recognize it at first, I was just thinking Ant-Man because they were dropping like news things left and right, and I was just so stuck on just Ant-Man and stuff. But yeah, I thought it was Ant-Man at the end, but obviously it's not. That's funny. Smuggler says tangent. The Star Wars animation announcements were epic this weekend too. Keeping up with that was I can't recall what necessarily came out of that. I think dates came out. No, I'm sorry, Smuggler, but I actually don't. So if you can drop them, let me know what was announced. Jonah says, not that it's a bad thing. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully I said, yeah, I definitely agree or didn't want to portray it as you saying it was a bad thing. But I had been hoping for it to look like how the blue people in Avatar looked. Yeah, no, that's that's next. That's a big budget. That's Weta Digital budget, and I don't think from what the reports and stuff that I've been reading about Marvel is that they not offload, but they send bids out for these VFX projects. And it's like because they have to, because they have so much on their plate that like something like Weta Digital can't do every single movie, or ILM VFX, Industrial Light and Magic, can't do every single movie. So they sometimes have to send it off to studios that aren't these big Oscar nominated studios. And then even sometimes you send it to ILM or to Weta, they have to bid it to someone else because they don't have enough. The Daredevil announcements was so hyped. Yeah. Again, when I first hopped on to the stream, things were just being announced left and right, literally like within minutes, and I couldn't actually comprehend when you're there. Like, was Kevin Feige just saying, okay, this, or was he giving each thing like a little bit of time? Because it did not seem like that. Ben, I think you're referring to the She-Hulk. Feel like we got a much better feel for the vibe of the show. I also love Tatiana Maslany. Yes, she's awesome. And again, gave us a way better sense of what the show's going to be about. They even like introduced really like or hammered in the Deadpool fourth wall breaking aspect to her character, to her show. Thought that was pretty cool because that's going to be super prevalent throughout. Smuggler says, I don't like CGI when it becomes so overused that it actually becomes in the way of the story, or so much it just becomes almost like noise. I am looking at you. Bayformers, Transformers, assemble. Let's see. Cool Edits says, why does Marvel use so much CGI and not use as much actual costumes? It would probably look better. The reason why, in my personal opinion, is because of I'm struggling for words tonight, but because of like stunts, because of them changing their mind for said stunt, for said scene. There's a lot of things that go into gearing people up with like a CGI suit, a track like a suit where if you didn't know, Mr. Fantastic in Multiverse of Madness, Reed Richards, that was actually a CGI'd um, Fantastic Four suit. And again, it goes back to I don't think they had the requisite time to choose or to create a a suit for him, because I think he was kind of shoved in the rewrites, and I'm shoved in is kind of a negative word, but in a positive way, he was shoved in during the rewrite, so he probably had to be on set ASAP. He probably only had this amount of time. They probably made choices on the costume itself later, so that's why. That's what I think. Ben says, if y'all haven't seen Tatiana Maslany in Orphan Black, you got to check it out. I haven't seen Orphan Black in a long time, but I did see Orphan Black is getting a second movie or a series or something, which is going to be kind of cool. The fourth wall breaking cracked me up because Bruce looks so confused. Yeah, that was. I can't wait till Deadpool crosses over with any of these people. It's going to be so cool. Yeah, so glad it makes sense, Cool Edits. And there's probably more reasons that I didn't even cover. But yeah, man, I am on a high tonight, and not in a negative or bad way. I am on a Marvel cinematic universe euphoric trip right now. You know what I am? I'm in pure Filmtopia. In pure Filmtopia. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully you are as hyped as I am. Let's see. Let's head back to the Twitter sphere. And oh, by the way, here's another good look at Phase 5. It's crazy how we're talking about Phase 6, and to be honest, Phase 6 really stole the show tonight. It kind of like not dumbs down, but it like really presses down on Phase 5 a little, because we already know where the end game is, pun intended. But these are bangers. These are like heavyweights. We've got Quantumania, which will set up Secret Wars, which will set up Kang, which will flesh out Kang. We've got Secret Invasions, which is supposed to be a more dark toned, more mature sort of show. So I'm super happy to get that. I've been wanting a Marvel series like that for a while. That and Moon Knight was that, but I felt it could have even been darker. Guardians is going to be a cluster, a cluster. Wait, hold on. A cluster of emotions, definitely. Echo is because of Daredevil, and sadly, this is not how I want to feel, but just because I don't think Echo was really fleshed out enough in Hawkeye, and just like her getting her own series, it seems like it's more of a bouncing board for Daredevil, Kingpin, a lot Punisher, people like that. I'm not saying that's what I want or that that's right, but it feels like that just because we haven't gotten more information about it. Once we do and really know what it's going to be about, I'll definitely get more hyped. Loki, don't need to sit here and explain it. Y'all already know Loki's my favorite series of all time. Oh, Marvel series of all time. And the reason why why I paused was because I was thinking, is it better than Mando season 2? But I don't want to have that discussion tonight. Let's see. So Loki season 2 is obviously, that's another platform for Kang to be in it, and then Loki, Tom Hiddleston, Owen, Mr. Kachow himself, Wilson. So, and then it's in the summer. It's what kind of built this channel that you're watching right now, Filmtopia. We built Filmtopia on the backs of Loki season 1. So to have it again in summer 2023 is going to be a nice nostalgic event for all of us. The Marvels, especially because of Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel, oh my God, this is going to be good. It is going to be good. Now, the reports of the musical aspect to this I'm not necessarily sure if that's true or not. But where there's wind, there's fire, or whatever the saying is. I'm excited about it, me personally. And then Blade, November 3rd, 2023, is gonna be a banger of a show. But here's the thing: I don't actually know if that's a show or a movie. I personally think it's a movie. If anybody can help me on the confirmation for this, that'd be much appreciated. But one of the things I was telling everybody way earlier on in the stream was I counted, and we've got 6 movies and 6 shows. If Blade is truly a movie, then we've got 6 movies, 6 shows. One of the things that I was kind of whispering around to the chat that was here earlier was how this phase 5, will actually be fleshed out and will be received by audiences hopefully a little better. And the reason why is because they're going to get their proper due time. It's not going to feel so crowded, and we're not going to get overwhelmed or fatigued like we did with phase 4, basically. I think with the pandemic and all that stuff and kind of bunching everything so close together is a valid reason for a lot of people to feel the way they feel. About Marvel being mid, about Marvel Phase 4 fatiguing them, or they're tired of it. Everything's in quotes, or, supposedly. So not necessarily how I feel, but yeah. And actually, I just confirmed my own thing. Blade is going to be a movie because it's got a date, if you can see it, November 3rd, 2023. And I think all the movies have dates. Yeah. Look at me. I'm using my Blues Clues. Let's see. Cool Edit says, I was shocked when they said Black Panther 2 was the end of Phase 4. Yeah, it's funny. Me and Jonah in the chats from a few streams back actually talked about this. I told Jonah, I'm like, hey, dude, I think Phase 4 has come to an end. And then we were talking about it, and then he brought up a good point, though, is that a lot of other stuff was mentioned. So then that kind of put into question is, okay, well then maybe Phase 4 isn't over. Maybe we're in the middle of Phase 4. But now it's good to have confirmation that Phase 4 has and will be ending with Black Panther 2. I am super looking forward to the Blade film. I love the 90s Blade films. Vampires are my jam. Yeah, that, and then Mahershala Ali, this double Oscar winner. GOAT. He's the GOAT. It's going to be awesome to see him in this role. And then it's going to be interesting because now we're getting closer and closer to more R-rated stuff, to more TVMA-rated shows. Will this Blade be rated R? We will see. Brandon says, Secret Invasion is my biggest fascination right now. Well, you know what? If you enjoy a more adult-oriented show, like maybe a darker tone, a more mature tone, strap up. Get ready. Cool Edit says, I'm interested in Captain America 4. I'm super interested. I'm super interested because the New World Order title is a phenomenal title. Smuggler says, okay, confession. When I saw Echo, I just thought about the Sega game when you play the dolphin. I don't think I remember that one. Jonah says, Loki season 2 gonna be a whole trip of its own. Yeah, again, fleshing out, watching Kang do what Kang does, which is conquer. Be ready. Kenneth says, I think Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 will be a lot darker. Please. Yes, and the reason why it's valid to maybe assume that or think that so early on is because the footage that was apparently shown at Comic-Con was that Kang was there to shit up. That's funny. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Smuggler says, I think dropping the names of the Avengers films in Phase 6 addresses one of the main gripes I've had, which is lack of direction. Now we know where we are headed. Yes, true. I agree. And it's valid to have that that gripe, and I think it's basically almost everybody's main gripe, that everybody wants to know where they're going. But I'm developing a video right now to answer that in my own way. So thank you for bringing that up, Smuggler. Cool Edit says, did you see how many movie shows are in 2025? Yeah, I do or did. I can't remember where it is. Let's see. Where am I? Let's see. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to the beginning. Okay, here we go. Oh, snaps. Okay. So, really quick, let's go over phase 6. So we've got fall 2024. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got 11 projects in phase 6 compared to the 12 projects in phase 5. Interesting. Let's see. Ben says, where does Kate Bishop fit in the coming lineups of shows and movies? Well, considering phase 6 is yet to be filled out completely outside of Fantastic Four and the 2 Avengers movies, she could very well fit in some sort of young Avengers team up. She can be close or near to the Thunderbolts in some way, shape, or form. But especially an Avengers Academy sort of storyline. But again, this fleshing out of an establishment of the Young Avengers is 100% happening. That will be announced at D23. I can almost shoe that in. Hi, I'm new, by the way. Kenneth, well, welcome. Welcome to you, my friend. Welcome to Filmtopia. My name is Ricky. I am your host. And welcome to the land of feel-good movie content. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit the like button. And go check out all the links down below. We've got a lot more stuff everywhere else. So, and we've got a lot of I've got a lot of cool things planned for stuff here on YouTube. But if you want to watch any of the shows coming up or any of the movies coming up together, we do like watch parties of those shows here at Filmtopia. So check it out. Kenneth says, Phase 4, I didn't enjoy it that much other than Multiverse of Madness. I really love that movie. I think Phase 5 and 6 will be a lot better. Yes, and again, Phase 4 had to crawl in order for Phase 5 to walk and Phase 6 to run. Remember that. Yeah. So, but anyways, in the chat, really quick, I would love to just hear a few. Let's see, a few predictions of what's going to come in Phase 6. What am I missing? What are we missing? What hasn't been said? Let me know in Phase 6 what titles will be filled in during D23, the expo that will be happening in, I believe, September. Again, Kevin Feige perfectly left these blank in order to fill them in a few weeks. Let's see. Phase 4 is what Phase 1 is to Phase 3. Yes, the one thing that I will say about Phase 4 and Phase 1, the main difference I think people are having is the drop in, I don't want to say quality. I will say the lack of anchorage, the lack of leadership. Tony and Cap were undeniable leaders, and even though we didn't really know where it was going with Thanos or any of this stuff, we did know who to look for when things got rough, when things got confusing. I think the one thing we're missing right now in this current moment, and if it actually continues, it might be a problem, but the one thing we are really, really missing is leadership. Anchor points, safe spaces, places where us, the audience, feel like, oh, that person's in charge. That's who I'm going to rally around, or that's who I'm going to get behind when things get rough. We don't know if that's Doctor Strange when he, self professes he's not an Avenger, right? Spider Man's gone, technically. Not technically, but temporarily. Um, Loki is in a different universe, or not even in a universe. I don't even know what to explain. Like, there's just so many things that right now we are. Captain America, Sam Wilson is new, right? So we haven't gotten to spend a lot of time with him. Shang-Chi has disappeared. Like, again, a lack of leadership. And I expect to get that soon. But that to me is the main difference between phase 4 and phase 1. Let's see. X-Men maybe. Nice. Ben with the a Wong and Morbius team up. It's Morbin time. No, it's not Morbin time. You know what would be amazing? A Wong and oh my god, what's the everybody's like fan casting the show. A Wong show. It's who'd they put him with? I can't remember who, but it's Wong and someone else, and I remember hearing that and saying, "Oh, that would be perfect." But actually, Wong and Korg, that would be funny. Let's see. Kenneth says, I didn't enjoy Ant-Man and the Wasp at all. I'm sorry. I didn't think it was good, but I want 3 darker tone and 1 major death. Yeah, so with Ant-Man, he's actually my favorite, I think, Avenger, my favorite character in the MCU, just because of a multitude of things. The person that actually plays him, Paul Rudd, Scott Lang is very relatable, and then his powers, I love his abilities and his personality, all that stuff. But I will say, Ant-Man 2 for me, while I understand why people don't like it and just they don't enjoy it, it's actually for me, I love Ant-Man 2. I actually think I don't know if I like Ant-Man 2 or 1 better, but I know I love them both a lot. But again, I'm biased. A new Spider-Man movie, hopefully. Yeah, that's interesting, right? That it's interesting that Thor, I don't think is gonna have a spot in Phase 6. Like, again, we're like kind of moving away from people that feel like home to us. Like, will Doctor Strange be slotted into Phase 6 in a solo movie, like, or will he have more of like a movie that's titled? You know how Captain America 3 was Captain America Civil War, even though it's his movie, it definitely got split up with everybody else. Will Doctor Strange's next movie be like that? Will Thor's next movie be like that? Will they even be solo movied in phases 6? No, I can't tell right now. You know what though? Smuggler and Cool Edit. Even though it seems like it's so obvious the X-Men are coming, this is probably my biggest gripe of the night. And I am spoiled, and how can you have gripes on a night like this? But please entertain this and let me know what you think. Doesn't Secret Wars seem a little too close? Doesn't it seem like it's way too close, like as far as time wise and even content wise? Like, in my head, just in my teensy tiny brain head, I always thought Secret Wars was going to be like a 10-year build up. And I'm talking, and I understand the content game changed. So it's like all the stuff they did from 2008 to 2019 was because Disney Plus wasn't around. The movie landscape was different. But just hear me out. Now we have different avenues. We have Disney Plus, so we can get more content out. We have the schedules of movies are like back to back to back to back. But even then, I still would have thought that a Secret Wars level movie, or the literal Secret Wars Avengers movie, was not going to happen until like 2028, 2030, around there. even at the rate of how much content they put out, because I just thought it was going to require that much to flesh out X-Men, to flesh out Fantastic Four, to flesh out all of the new incomers of characters, Avengers, of villains, blah, 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 all this stuff. So to see Secret Wars literally around the corner 3 years from now, which again, they have to start filming Avengers Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty in probably 2023, 2024, late 2023, early 2024. I'm just kind of like, I want to know what the chat's thinking. Like, am I the only one to kind of feel like this? Where I'm uberly excited about Secret Wars. I'm uberly excited about the Kang Dynasty. The fact that Kang's name is in the title is like my favorite thing ever, because there's no ands, ifs, or buts about who the movie's about or what the conflict is about or how we got there, right? I just, again, I just, Secret Wars felt like a money maker that could have made them so much money from now until the end of this decade. And but again, definitely I would love to hear what all you are thinking. Holy cannoli, did I fall behind? Ooh wee. Yeah, so Mad Cake, you probably walked in at the wrong time. I am uberly excited about these Avengers movies. Like, what the heck? How are we getting 2 Avengers movies in 1 year? Blowing my mind. I am more interested in, I know Disney has the power, Marvel has the power to just do it. Just 2 Avengers movies 1 year. You're going to like it, and that's that. Like, no one's going to argue, okay? While I see that, and they can do that, I just want to know the story reason. Like, why do they need to be back to back? Like, what's in the story or the events? Like, what's going on that we get Avengers, Kang Dynasty in May, a summer project, then another summer project, and then Avengers Secret Wars in the fall. Like, I want to know what the heck is going on. How are they gonna do that? Insane. Okay. I know there's a bunch of chat, mate, a bunch of chat. Oh, I will say this. I think let's see. Okay, I'll start from here, and then I'm going to go down quickly. Jonah says the Marvel should clarify some stuff. If they don't screw up Danvers again, she should become the obvious leader of the new Avengers. Her, okay, so you can pencil in her. I think she will be. Smuggler says, let's be honest, I think I trust Wong the most. I vote for Wong as the Avengers leader. I'm reading this right now, Smuggler, and oh my gosh, the one person that kind of feels like home to the MCU right now for me is Wong. Wong feels like a leader. He feels like someone I've seen for a while. He feels like someone I can trust. He feels like, again, a character that I want to set an anchor to. Who those other characters that we set anchors to, I can't. I mean, Spider-Man, I would say Spider-Man is one of them. But let's just keep going down the list. Cool Edit says, in Avengers Endgame, okay. Okay. Oh, dude, tonight I've been having so many problems like pronouncing stuff. But Okoye said, Okoye said that there was an earthquake in the ocean and Namor is in the villain. Yes. That is confirmed tonight. Kenneth said Spider-Man versus Venom for Phase 6. Please, I want it so bad. But that, everybody, just keep in mind, that is actually, what do you call it? A determinant of Sony. Sony owns and does all that stuff. So yeah. Let's see. Cool Edit says Marvel doesn't decide Spider-Man. Yeah, there you go. Jonah says they need to work out a new contract with Spider-Man in order to have him come back. Thank you. Okay. Jonah says Doctor Strange and Clea need a solo movie. Yeah. So again, but will we actually see it in Phase 6? Or will that thing that happened at the end of Multiverse of Madness play out in other movies? So Kenneth says, oh, I know that what I want in Phase 6. Hear me out. Avengers versus X-Men. We will get back to that, Kenneth, because I have another question for all of you. I have another question for all of you. I will say that question in a bit, but hold on to that Avengers X-Men thing because that is a big point of contention tonight for me. Smuggler says Eternal or on Danvers being a leader. That's gonna be a no for me. If you want good leadership with X-Men coming in, then Professor X would be a good safe space to put you in, Ricky. So, but here's the thing. That's my point with this whole Phase 6 thing and Phase 5 and this multiverse saga is in Phase 6. Is that enough time, though, to give us that Professor X we're looking for? That's where I'm having the issue about Secret Wars being so clear as day. 2025, it's happening. Like, if it said Secret Wars Part 1, okay. If it said Secret Wars the beginning, okay. But just for Secret Wars to wrap up without Fantastic Four or the X-Men being true players in this or true fully fleshed people in this, that's the one thing that I'm curious about. I need to find out how and what they're going to do. Secret Wars is after Kang Dynasty, so that movie will probably be like Infinity War but bigger. Yeah, again, it's the same movie. I think it's the same. They're going to shoot it at the same time. It's just split up into two. Madcake says, I didn't even know you were live. I miss y'all. We miss you too, Madcake. We miss you so much. Yeah, but I went live like a few hours ago, and again, just on a whim, had to experience this with all of y'all. So excited. So this is an understatement, to be honest, from both of us. Smuggler says, it does feel too close, Ricky, but I hate to say, I think Secret Wars is going to be handled in a more abbreviated form like Civil War and Ultron. In the comics, they were a saga and MCU one movie. But that's one of the things, right? While I think you're right, Smuggler, one of the things that I'm just kind of curious about is, couldn't they have made this a 10-year thing, even with the amount of content that comes out? Like, you could have Secret Wars Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Because in the, whatchamacallit, the Infinity Saga, we got 4 Avengers movies. In this multiverse saga, we're only getting 2 Avengers movies. That's what it is. OMG. 4 anchor points. 4, like, tone changes, tone shifts with 4 Avengers movies. That's what it is. It feels like, where are we getting this tone shift or this mentality reset with the multiverse saga? That's what I'm missing. That's what, like, it feels like. Because again, I think they could have just made Secret Wars 10 years, like, put it into Phase 7. But who knows? Who knows? We may be even though this is considered the multiverse saga and Secret War, but they did confirm Secret War ends the multiverse saga. So never mind. Brandon says, it's crazy to think in May with Multiverse of Madness we started theorizing about Secret Wars, and yet here we are. In July, it's announced, and it's crazy. Yeah. Hey, man, I will say Kevin Feige wasn't lying when he said we're about to get the big picture of everything very soon. He really did say that. Or he really did come through with that. Jonah says, I agree with the professor as the safe space leader, but if we're asking for someone who is an instant leader, Falcon, a.k.a. Cap, and Miss Marvel are the best bets. Yeah. I definitely, obviously, Captain America has to be a leader, right? Like, no matter what comics you read, like, he is a leader. He's the general. He is the one to lead people into battle. So that is, yes, I agree, but I need to spend more time with him. He is my Cap. He is our Cap. Whether people want to accept it or not, he is our Cap. I love him as Cap. What he did in Winter Falcon Soldier, love it. But I want to see more stuff. I want to see them more consistently. Considering we get more content, more consistent content, more content back to back, throw them in things. Like, let's live with them a little. I want to see Shang-Chi again. I want to see Eternals again. But yes. Disney's Wishes, new Marvel Ant-Man short has both captains leading the small group and fighting off Ultron. Yeah, I agree, but again, that movie is going to be insane. Let's see. I think Bucky is also a solid leader option. I want him to stop being the second in command. I don't think that's going to happen though. Let's see. Smuggler says I wasn't kidding about Wong. It feels like a raw current. Yeah, no. And then with him being the Sorcerer Supreme, they're positioning him for something like this. Yeah, you know what it is? He's the Sorcerer Supreme on Earth, and then now that Doctor Strange left with Clea, now we've got a cosmic presence and we've got the Earth protector. Brandon says, did they ever announce when Armor Wars release? No, they did not. No, they did not. No mention. Smuggler says, I think he feels like a rock currently. Wong is great. I want to see more of him. Definitely. It's slotted. I don't think it was officially slotted though, Jonah. Stefano Barbosa, hello, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Kenneth says, yo, I saw someone post leak footage of the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailer. By wanna subscribe, check it out. Definitely, if you have it, definitely go check it out. Go check it out. Let's see. Stefano says, do you like Dark Horse? I don't know much about Dark Horse. Cool Edit says, I don't think they'll keep the title of Kang Dynasty because that was a fan title like a year ago. They did trademark it though. So if they're going to put money behind it, I think they're going to stick with it. I think so. And there's no way around it anymore. It's not like they can throw away Kang like the character or the idea anymore. Like this is happening. Jonah says, if we need a leader now, Bucky or either Captain. I don't know if anyone else has the skills or the multitude to lead this new cosmic level team. So I know, but I know Falcon. What do they? I want to know his extended name. So Captain America, obviously. But is he called Captain America, the Falcon Captain America? I want to know if he has like a suffix or a prefix to his name. But definitely Cap. Wong. Cosmic level. Carol Danvers. Yeah, I'll come back to this. Cool Edit says it could be 2 parts to Secret Wars. So yeah, no. So Cool Edits. I don't know if I've made this clear, but let me clarify this really quick. Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars should be deriving from the same movie. Like they're technically one movie, kind of like how Infinity War and Endgame were one movie, but they like cut it in the middle, and that's why we got one movie here and one movie there. We got the defeat and then the redemption. So in my opinion, I guess I can't officially say this, but in my opinion, the Kang Dynasty, Avengers the Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars will be that same sort of style where it's basically cut in the middle. Oh, awesome, Mad Cake. You are awesome. Appreciate that. I love you guys. Sorry I've been gone. Mad Cake, no apologies needed. We know how it goes. So just keep doing your thing. We're here for you, and we're here whenever. And I'm going to be showing up more, to be honest. So that way y'all have more chances to, cruise and check it out. Yeah, we love you and miss you too, definitely. Jonah says, whoever's the new Black... Oh, there you go. There you go. Is the new Black Panther could also become the leader of the new Avengers. Nice, nice. I feel like the humbling that Strange got in Multiverse of Madness could also start positioning him to step up. But I think he's got other things he's got to take care of, if that makes sense. But I do like his evolution. Ben says, Korg feels like a rock. That's a good one. Do I have? Let me see. Oh no, this one. Wait, I'll read it again. Ben says Korg also feels like a rock. Nice, Ben. Yeah, cool. They actually trademarked basically all the things they announced tonight. They trademarked. So it was leaked earlier this week that Avengers Secret Wars was trademarked. Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, Thunderbolts, The Multiverse Saga, and something else. Oh, yeah, and something else. Kenneth says, "No, you reacted to the Guardians of the Galaxy leak." Oh, I now you know what? I actually don't want to see the leak. If it's gonna be crappy footage, like I'd rather much wait to see because they're gonna release it. I'd rather much wait. Smuggler says, "I would love to see a film like Sorcerer Supreme." Wong, always right. I kid on the title, but I'd love to see a Wong. Well, the Wong cinematic universe is upon us, everybody, and I do think, oh my God, it's on the tip of my head. A team up series of him and oh my God, it's bothering me. But there is a team up that would have been such a cool series. Kenneth says it's on YouTube. All right. Thank you for that, Kenneth. Jonas says, I still want Doom versus Kang and Driver to be casted as Doom. Yes. Jonah, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was kind of positing this, but I was saying about how Avengers Secret Wars might be not what we really think it is, which is what if it's Doom versus Kang? Well, Team Doom and Team Kang. However that comes about, I can't say now exactly whose team is who. But what if it's Team Kang versus Team Doom? Considering we kind of got a team Doctor Doom confirmation in Multiverse of Madness with the Doom portal that Mr. Fantastic used. Cool Edit says it's only like 6 seconds. Yeah, no, I'd rather much just wait. Smuggler says Jonah Driver would be a great Doom. I hadn't thought of that. Cast, yeah, all credit to Jonah on that one. He brought that up I think a few weeks ago, and it literally blew my mind. Y'all can go see it because that one was just like, oh my God. By the way, you know who would be an amazing, speaking of fan cast, who would be amazing Norman Osborn in the MCU would be Giancarlo Esposito, the guy, the chicken guy from Breaking Bad. He would be an amazing Norman Osborn. He's just a phenomenal actor. If anybody's wondering who that is, it's Moff Gideon from The Mandalorian. He would just be phenomenal. Brandon says Wong has been in more Phase 4 franchises than any other character. I think he would be a great leader. Wong has been in more. So let me read that again. Wong has been in more Phase 4 franchises than any other character. I think he would be a great leader. Yes, Brandon. He himself, Wong, Benedict Wong, his real name in real life, has said time and time again on those red carpets that we are living in the Wong cinematic universe, the WCU. He has a British accent, an English accent, and I love his accent. I love English accents. I think they're so awesome. I wish I had one. I wish I had a good one. But if you go back and listen to an interview of his, he talks about the Wong cinematic universe. He says it's so sick. Ben says, gotta jump off. Thanks for doing this, Ricky. Really loved hanging with y'all again. Thank you, Ben, for showing up, showing out, and being awesome as always. Definitely everybody go check out Ben's channel and all the stuff, all the great stuff he does. He's a wonderful, awesome, selfless person. So always showing love to Filmtopia. So we love to show it back. So thank you, Ben. Have a great night. We will see you. I was trying to come up with like a cool Marvel pun. We'll see you 3,000. Spoiler says, that would be a great cast too, Ricky. I mean, he basically was playing him in Breaking. That's true. That is true. That is true, actually. Kenneth says, well, when will the full trailer be released? So, unfortunately, Guardians, I think, well, not, yeah, it won't be until, I think, personally, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. It'll be attached to that. What other? Ant-Man, Quantumania. Oh, no, actually. We'll get Ant-Man, Quantumania trailer, I think at D23. Then we'll get Guardians of the Galaxy attached to Wakanda Forever. That's what I think is going to happen. Yeah. Yeah. Cool Edit says it's really interesting that they are showing us more of Phase 6 when the last thing we saw was the Avengers movies. So would this kind of spoil that? Wait, it is really interesting that they are showing us more of Phase 6 when the last thing we saw was the Avengers movies. So would this kind of spoil the ending? I don't know if I'm not reading that right, but I can't make out what that means. I think if you're talking about, I'm trying to see what kind of spoil the ending. Okay. So are you saying like they're showing us the end of Phase 6? So isn't that like spoiling like where this is all leading to? Eh, But it's one of those things where if you've ever watched a movie, it's kind of like Star Wars, right? Everybody's seen the originals, and then when the prequels came out, you still go out and watch the prequels because you know where this is going, but you gotta find out how it gets there. And it's this innate weird thing us as moviegoers have that it's the storytelling ability that just encapsulates us and just puts us in a trance, and we, even if we know like the end, we want to know how we got there. And I think this might be one of those instances. I hope that's what you're talking about. Jonas says, pleasure to have you, Ben. Yes. Brandon says, I think it was Wong and Ned. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Brandon. Wong and Ned is the fan casted thing that people were talking about. That's the one. I think that would be a phenomenal, like him turning into the hobgoblin or something along those lines would be a fantastic show because that's like really a show. Um, Kenneth said, "I don't want to wait that long." Yeah. Again, I think unfortunately we're going to have to. Let's see. Let's see. Man, dude, there's so many things. Like I have so many notifications right now. I can't. It's stressful to look at them. Cool Edit says, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Man, I'm still like just I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. No, Ben. Ben, if you're still here, this is fake. It's fake cuz always watch out. I don't know why they do this to discussing film, but discussing film is probably the most pirated. Sorry. The accounts discussing film, the official account, always look at the at. So discussing film will be DISCUSSINGFILM. But if there's so many bot accounts or so many fake accounts, so many pirate accounts that pretend to be discussing film, and it tricks me all the time. All the time. This one got me right now, and it pisses me off. That is so funny. Let's see. Oh man, this is so cool. Soups Matt says, Kang narrating the Ant-Man 3 footage felt a lot like how Thanos narrated the first trailer for Infinity War. This man is coming to conquer it. Oh. Yeah. And then D23 is definitely going to be wild for the MCU. Definitely, my friend. That's my friend Iconic Shots. He's cool too. I met him at a Soups event actually. Daredevil Born Again is officially announced and will release in. See, this one's the actual discussing film. Gets me all the freaking time. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, what did he say? Okay, so anybody wondering this clip, if you couldn't hear it, Kevin Feige basically talks about The Guardians of the Galaxy clip, it will not be released anytime soon, according from the man, the myth, the legend himself. And that apparently the cast watched the footage for the first time before they went out on the stage, hence why they were so emotional. Ooh, Kevin Feige on Ryan Gosling wanting to play Ghost Rider. If Ryan wants to be Ghost Rider, who else? Ryan's amazing. I would love to find a place for him and then shut the up. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Perfect. I would love to see this, guys. If you know Ryan Gosling is amazing, that would be so cool. Jonas says, I'm just happy with the Black Panther trailer we got today. Dude, thinking about it makes me emotional. Like it gets me. It gets me so much. Oh my god, I can go on about that trailer. Kenneth says, yeah, Brandon, that disgusting film thing. Guardians of the Galaxy might be more darker, more sad because of the leak I found. Ooh. Sad already. Smuggler says, I am going to admit it. I will always lament the fact that I wasn't in Hall H when Loki took over in 2013. Oh my god. Smuggler. It's funny you say that because I rewatched the Loki 2013 entrance. Nothing like it. Nothing. I wasn't there, but that's incomparable. I am gonna go on a mini rant or on a mini like soliloquy really quick. I am very, 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 very sad and a bit disappointed in my fellow Comic-Coners, San Diegans, on the energy today in Hall H. Report from my point of view, from just the clips that I've seen and heard. The reason why I can say that is because I have something to compare it to, and that is the Loki entrance. What Tom Hiddleston did, dressed and performing as Loki at Hall H in 2013, when Kevin Feige didn't bring him out. Loki brought himself out. Anyways, comparing that to the crowd response I heard today for Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson, I'm so sad because Dwayne Johnson, as Black Adam, he's been waiting to do this for literally 20 years, maybe his whole life. Again, this is just from the footage I've seen, from the response, like the cell phone footage people have. But dude, it doesn't seem loud enough. It doesn't seem long enough. Like the cheers should go on and on and on and raise. And I was trying to like start a Rocky chant in Hall H from home. Like I was like, dude, you guys need to be like, Rocky, Rocky. Do something to like really, really show them that like freaking love them, man. But again, I'm just sitting from home, so I can't judge because I really wasn't there. But I will say, just from the stuff that I've heard, I really, really wish it was louder, more sustained, longer, all these things. But maybe I'm wrong. Kenneth says, I want the trailer now. Jonas says, I got to be in Hall H once, and it was during Andrew's announcement. Wow, that's freaking sick. That is pretty cool. Smiley says, there still hasn't been anything like it before or after. It was so epic. Wow. Guys, I will say tonight's been super, super duper fun. I'm like, I can go on and on and on, but to be honest, I think it's a good time to maybe end tonight. My voice is actually, I need to get some water and I need to make sure that I don't damage it, because I don't know if you know this, but one time like I was singing like karaoke or something, and I was doing a pretty good job. I ain't gonna lie, but I ended up kind of like hurting like my vocal cords, and then it didn't recover for like a month. Like I tried singing, I could talk and stuff, but I tried singing, just like doing different things, and it did not sound the same. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen tonight. But also, we are just coming to a conclusion on all the goodness. We're going to have to revel and sit with what it is we witnessed tonight. because I'm telling you, there's so many things that happen. We only cover like a third, an eighth of what happened tonight and what's gonna happen. You know, part of looking backwards is to start looking forwards, and I think we are in a good place to maybe start looking forward. I even earlier when most of you weren't here, I actually uh, put up a question about what the heck will the next saga be about? What will Phase 7 be about? But that's another question and another topic for another day. But I do want to just say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting, for commenting, for interacting, for doing what you do, which is make Filmtopia awesome, and or make Filmtopia Filmtopia. And I am honored to host. I am honored to be the liaison. I am honored to be Ricky from Filmtopia. And so, with that said, definitely going to be seeing you all soon, whether that's TikTok, Instagram, Discord, Twitter, or here on YouTube. But I have some big plans for all of those platforms, especially here on YouTube. I'd say this is home. Personally, I would call this home. But I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that is here, everybody that just enjoys what I enjoy, because guess what? Doing this is much better together. With that said, everyone, I'm going to peace out. I'm going to just see these last few comments. I see Smuggler saying, thank you so much for hosting, Ricky. Well, thank you, Smuggler, so much for moderating and being here, sending in the vibes. Mad Cake says, have a great night, guys. Have a great night to you, Mad Cake. And thank you so much for the super chat tonight. That was a banger. Always great to see those come in, especially from a friend. So thank you so much. Cool Edit says, all right, goodbye, Ricky. Goodbye to you, Cool Edits. You know what to say. You know what to say. Vibes, my friend. Vibes to you, Smuggler. And Jonah, vibes to you as well. All right, everybody. I'm Ricky from Filmtopia, the home of feel-good movie content, the home of movie greatness. And happy multiverse saga. I'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, and Kenneth, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Good to meet you. We will see you next time. Go check out all the other socials. I'm pretty sure you'll like it too. So, anyways, later. And Brandon, you're maybe not here, but I'll see you. I'll see you too. Peace.